Hello everyone, welcome to today's stream. I hope you're all well. And yeah, today's just a lazy Sunday. So I decided to do the new puzzle story mode in version 9. I started doing it and I noticed I didn't need to do actually reach the story in it, so yeah, that meant I could play it even if I didn't reach the last chapter, which I'm still working on. Yeah, let me change the game capture here. 1 second. Ta-da! We're here. So yeah.
You said it yourself.
Here is Anjo Nala with her new. I got her to Inside 2, right? So you guys have seen her dress. But yeah, like if you look here in the trip to São Paulo things, everything is clear, blah blah blah, story mode. So yeah, I still haven't reached that part. If you go here, I'm in chapter 6, midway through. Almost at the end, to be honest, right? So there's a cutscene more. So I think by Thursday I may be able to start the chapter 8 here live on stream for you guys to see. But yeah, but this mode here, the Outcast October, I tried playing and I could do it. The first stage I did the first stage, and then I should be doing this. Whoops, I clicked outside. Okay, yeah, I could be doing this on stream, and it's quite fun. So let me just get everything ready before we forget. How goes it all here? I need to actually change my island now that there's all these buildings from the Wilderness Center, but I still haven't changed them. Ooh, bonus! Oh, Angel's cat is ready for some training. Companionship and education, necessary process and the guidance of creature growth. Let's do efficiency. Meow. Desire to play? Well, I guess that could count as a small treat. Oh, special event. You enjoy my songs, don't you? I have plenty more where that came from, and even more after that. Yo, 50 efficiency and 20 endurance for free. It should be slow rates though, so I don't expect it to get anything besides efficiency. One more training here to efficiency. But yeah, guys, if you look here, we have a T-Kettler now, and he's with Miss New Babel because Miss New Babel can raise any creature. It's her. No, I don't have anyone that can raise the T-Kettler. I thought for some reason that Sotheby would raise T-Kettler because she's always talking about T-Kettlers in the story, but no, she can only raise a silly 4-star for some reason. Oh, Miss Radio has also the Dodo. Cheaper in aggregate, it's the same thing always, I think. Well, see, this one's 34 efficiency, 31, so this is growing at 8 an hour. But all the others are growing really, really slowly. Good job. Let's see the animation now. I saw it turn into an egg. Where's the egg? I saw the egg for a frame. You can't fool me. I saw a giant egg. Oh, here's the giant egg. Oh, it turns into an egg. Okay. That's why I was thinking, huh? There's an egg transformation. Okay. Alright, so yeah. Tea Kettler started today, so it's gonna be a while. But then I can start mixing my Triple Dare with the Tea Kettler to make lots of. They can only be Triple Dare or Tea Kettlers, so they're gonna be super strong hybrids. Yeah, that should be fun. What's this? Oh, you're dead. You can take this Garbuncle. No, you can take the Triple Arrow. He's better. And put that grouse to sleep. Yeah. Let's go here to production. Pectin. An amalgam. Mica and amalgam. More horns, we need lots of spiral horns. More lightness essence and powdered wings. We're gonna need tons of gummies. And you can start making one of each now. Let's go. And yeah, also, where's this guy at 7? You can get substituted by this carbuncle. And then we put him to rest. Now we can do some trades. 25,000. Very nice. So now let's see. We need one more gummy here. Sure. This is the highest pay one as well. We're getting this. So yeah, I think we're doing the Villain Lopera. So unless new ones show. Oh. This could be worth too. Just need more scratchy bug bomb. Okay, but now everything here in the wilderness is set up.
This is only a gentle sprinkle.
I've already done most of the daily stuff, so I can go straight into the Overcast October. Let's do the first stage again so you guys don't miss out on the story, okay? Cemetery near heartfelt home. The air is damp with rain, leaving a slick dew on the leaves of papaya tree, which shades the unkept cemetery. At first toll of the funeral bell, everyone turns to the distant tower commemorating the dragon's lair, except for Colonel Bastos, who stands at the end of the line. Papayas, I had thought this tree might never bear fruit. None of those present could be said to be any younger than the one they laid to rest. What a dreadful season. You're not kidding, it's been so damp and stifling, I feel like it's boiling my brain. Hanging there, remember, Nala made her special sweet and savory snacks today. They'll be waiting for us back at the home. Sweet and savory? So she'll be serving burnt bananas or sweet potatoes? Or will it be my favorite, her jawbreaker cassava fritters? Thank your lucky stars for her. She was sent from above like an angel, so what if she bumped her head along the way down? Did you hear her singing in the kitchen at 4:30 this morning? It wasn't too loud at least, she tried to be quiet. Was she already making breakfast at that hour? Making breakfast? I can only imagine the state of the kitchen. You shouldn't pile so much on her. She's bound to slip up sometimes with all that she does. You say that, but she's always the first to jump in when she sees something to do. And even if I try to stop her, she gets mad. Just like my little Ella. Ah, she was so full of energy back then.
She was such a lovely child. I remember how her dark hair shimmered like silk in the sunlight.
Yeah, I don't know why sometimes they're voice acted, sometimes they aren't, but okay. Too bad old Cinder will never get to enjoy Nala's hot bean porridge again. The elders turn their gaze to the nearby grave. One lets out a small, soft sigh. The wooden coffin, suspended by hemp ropes, is lowered into the ground, and the first shower of dirt is dumped on its lid. Wild gas roots intertwine around the headstone, where once the unruly bougainvillea has been replaced by the funeral lilies. Colonel Bastos turns his singular eye to Nala, who is pushing a wheelchair. He joins her at the end as they lay down the last flowers.
How does my hair look? Took me half an hour to get it just right.
Don't worry, Colonel, your hair's holding up fine. But Nala looks up at the sky.
Is he watching over us from up there?
She thinks for a moment, then quietly waves upwards. Here we are, old Cinder. Lilies cover the freshly dug soil. The soul within awaits their song. Old Quiteria props up her accordion. As the colonel often says, a good accordion is never in bad taste. Just they have so many times before, they sing one more song for their departed friend. Joyful, beautiful, my homeland. Under a lone canoe in the night sky, I long for that eternal river. Are there swaying palms there? Are there robins singing? Sleep now, old traveler, in your homesick dreams. You bring joy to your family.
May he rest in peace.
May he rest in peace. After all these years, old Cinder is the first of us to go. Who still remembers him leading from the front across all 4,000 miles? By the end of it, his boots were so caked up they were heavy as lead.
Always have to be ahead of us. Even when it comes to death.
Maybe we can hold a spirit calling ceremony for him in a few weeks. Not another one of your ceremonies. Last time we messed it up and that spirit kept bothering us for hours. It scared off the pigeons and drank all my mate. The funeral does not so much end as fade into the background as the elderly veterans return to their bantering. They share the same sense of perseverance even now that saw them through so many battles together. At that moment, in the dense weeds, a pair of thick-threaded boots stood over the muddy soil and a revolver is cocked. What now, Captain? We going over? The shadows in the jungle tremble slightly, the soft whinny of a horse breaking their silence. The captain looks back at his team and lowers his head. There's no other choice. The elders prepare to leave, completely unaware that Nala has hidden herself. Except for one. You know, my dear, it's not polite to stuff yourself like that at a funeral. She wipes her mouth. So that's why the chickens were disappearing from the coop. No one else has noticed, have they? Oh, of course not. Then there's hardly a problem, is there? Hehe. I positively gorge myself, but I still feel so hungry and a bit dizzy. Oh dear, you don't look well. Have you gotten heat stroke? Not sure, Hick. She shakes her head and sniffs the air. Ah, it must be the mesquite trees.
It must be the mesquite trees. I always feel ill around them when they bloom.
Oh, you're not gonna say it all. Smell makes me dizzy. Well, my dear, you've been doing so much to organize the funeral, just don't push yourself too hard. Old Cinder would never forgive us if we didn't take good care of you. Don't worry, Kiteria. I'm still strong. Nala cheerfully flexes her arm as she straightens out her stance. Just as the old woman's about to speak, a rustling breaks out from the nearby jungle, startling the long-tailed monkeys in the trees. Monkey. Not far away, the other elders walk in close step beneath the cover of their umbrellas. Unkomega. Who's there? Be careful.
Look out!
Watch out, someone's hiding over there. Soldiers emerge from the jungle leading a few thin horses. Their clothes are tattered, their faces exhausted. The leading officer raises both arms and moves forward. Led by the old colonel, the veterans fall back into a battle-ready stance, all scanning the newcomers carefully. Desculpa, we didn't mean to intrude. We just need a place to rest. We haven't had a proper meal in a week. We can't go on much longer. Who are you? Why are you out here? We're a patrol unit. We got lost in the jungle during a clearing mission. This answer causes murmurs among the elders. You're Shorty's man, then. You got holes in your head? It's been ages since they took out Shorty. The military is in charge now. Don't trust a word out of the mouths of these leeches. The elders grumble, but most shrink back, blinking at the unwelcome guests. Wait, please, let me explain. The speaker takes a step forward, eyes darting over each elder's face. His eyes widen like a man discovering a hidden treasure. I've hit the jackpot. Meu Deus, you're Colonel João Bastos. Huh? The colonel lifts his eyebrows, his singular eyes shifting wide open.
Who's that?
Who's that? The Rio Grande do Sul uprising. General Proto's right-hand man? Could that really be the same face looking at me?
The very same. But with one eye fewer.
Cough. I guess, no, I read the cough. I can't... Okay, I did it. The other man respectfully salutes the colonel.
Sir.
Lieutenant Mondinho Moacir. Moacir of Bahia, Colonel.
Bahia? Were you stationed by the Cachoeira River?
Yes, Colonel. That's all wasteland now, isn't it? Yes, Colonel. Where the Perth land grows wild and the Brazil wood stacks higher than the piles of corpses than it took to claim that land. Colonel, you have no idea how many times I heard your name on my father's lips. You really taught those bullies a lesson. The paper said you still have that bullet in your head.
It's all in the past now.
Yes, so now my brothers and I are fighting for that honor too. Any violence and destruction you face here will be done away with. The colonel's face changes. So, then you're the ones causing all the trouble around here. Trouble? No, Colonel, we're just following our orders. We're here to deal with what's left of the traitors and criminals. Don't give me that excuse, I know what your leaders are up to. Go back to the capital and tell your commander that Bastos sent his regards. Tell him I don't approve of what they're doing. You're just feeding your youthful ambitions.
Sir.
Colonel, those are dangerous words. Come then, arrest me. The colonel cast a stern and baleful glare at the young man. Although you may know me, boy, you and your men can't stay around here. Colonel, we've been fighting for 3 months, our rations are depleted, we have many injured. Lieutenant Moacir rummages through his pockets, offering up a range soap pack of cigarettes to Colonel Bastos. The colonel remains motionless and unflinching, silent as a mountain. I say... The old caregiver breaks the silence, casting a frown at the colonel. These boys have suffered enough. Is there any harm in bringing them inside for a little food and rest? Look at the state of them. Most of them can't stand up straight. Some of these injuries are near to turning gangrenous. Colonel, they'll never make it back to the capital like this. What about them? Stop. Whatever old friendships or grudges you have, all I see are injured boys in need of care. If people need help, we help them. That's how we do things here at Heartfelt Home. She's right. We would be monsters to turn them away like this. But these aren't just ordinary people. We don't know their deal. Besides, we're struggling to keep all of us fed as it is. Voices of support and opposition arise from the old veterans until they form deadlock.
Sir? Captain.
A soft voice, scarcely louder than a mosquito's buzz, chimes in.
Sorry to interrupt, but,
You should reconsider your offer. You won't move the colonel with those. She moves in front of the colonel, pushing Moasir's cigarettes back with a weakly shaking hand.
The colonel only smokes one brand of cigarettes. They're called green papayas.
He frowns. You? What? Is there something? Her heart suddenly tightens. There is noise, endless noise, and then shouting, footsteps and panting. Then the thrill of the predator in the chase, a nightmare in her waking eyes.
Oh dear.
With everyone's exclamation before Moasir could react, Nala sways a little and then collapses. She's fainted.
Oh dear.
Someone check on her, the poor thing, it must be overexhaustion. Could be, but then she used to have panic attacks, it might be something similar. Hold on, we might have a stretcher that can be of use. Bring it over, quickly. Is this girl your caregiver? Yes, and our very own little fool. Block game! Colonel, everyone, where are you all and where is this place? Is this a dream? A dream from my past? It should be fine, old Kiteria is right here by my side, everyone else must be here too. It's so dark, but this nightmare should be over soon. So yeah, it's this old block game. Do you guys remember it? And you have a finite amount of cubes and they can only do so many moves. This voice, it sounds so warm, so nostalgic, could it be? Come on, let's all carry her back. You boys are welcome to rest at the Heartfelt Home for now. Vamos! The troops give a small cheer, springing up like dried grass after long-awaited rain. The colonel grimaces, wheeling about and moving past Moasir wordlessly. The misfit band of wounded and the elderly trudge towards the house in the distant mist marked Heartfelt Home.
I'm not sure, Dad.
Letting this pack of wild half-grown puppies into the house is a proper choice. Hungry dogs bite. Ah, clam it up. Look at them, they're not so different to how we were back then. They don't even look like proper soldiers. Are you saying we did? They trudge forward up the muddy hill, stopping to complain now and then, their rasping voices covered by birdsong. Yeah, so now many cube games to be done. Parrots and Swamps, Part 2. Nala's bedroom. By noon the next day, her nightmare has passed. The girl who fainted yesterday springs back into action.
AM, go to the post office and collect the day's copy of the Morning Insight. Check.
7 a.m. breakfast. Cornflakes with fried bananas, sweet potatoes, check. Next, change the sheets. Oh, which side is the right side? What was it that old Kiteria taught me?
All done for today. Just one last thing.
She frowns and straightens her hair in the mirror.
All right. Story time.
Story time! Tea room, heartfelt home. Stories, yes, the most interesting ones can be heard in the tea room. These always bring together both the elders and their eager young listener. When I first came to this place, not a single road was paved, and the dock? Forget it, we waded to shore. People didn't even know what a newspaper was. Didn't you say last time that some people had already arrived looking to start a transport company? She responded as she wiped the coffee cups with a handkerchief. Yes, right, I did, but I couldn't find anything to transport back then. How times have changed, eh? Now they're making record profits hauling cocoa and fruit. Here's your mate. Careful.
Mate?
Oh,
Careful. It's hot.
just think what might have happened if you invested. You'd have made a fortune. He's just sour over not buying the land when he had the chance. Next, he'll tell you he won it all in a brawl. But I happen to know the notary. He never owned a damn thing.
And this is yours. One cafezinho.
Oh, she said cafezinho, Pog! It's lucky you have so many knowledgeable friends.
Of course.
Back then I wore Satch Leguas boots and drank port wine. Woo! Everyone wanted to be friends with me. See, this is what I call nepotism. There's too much of it these days, Nala. We carved this place out of the jungle by sweat alone, grew the cocoa trees by hand until they were tall and thick. We managed the climate and seasons well, that's the secret to our success. But now, all people talk about is progress. If you ask me, everything is moving too fast.
All right, calm down. Don't make me add an ow-ow egg to your caipirinha.
What the hell is an ow-ow egg? Who puts eggs in caipirinha? Huh? Haha. Oh, Nala. The other laughs heartily, taking the offered liquor. At the same time, there comes a sudden crash from another room.
There seems to be a lot of commotion over there.
Nala runs out to investigate, and the three elders watch her leave. Hey, my story's not finished yet. Where is she going? But she didn't look back. Admitted we couldn't get by without her. The three others exchanged glances. That's my coffee then? The other passes the cup. And is that my mate? The other holding the mate tea hands it over to the one who was served liquor. And that's my liquor, thank you very much. They sigh contentedly as they last receive the intended drinks. Each takes a small sip. Oh, she messed it all up. Colonel, what's going on? In one corner of the terrace, a macaw in a bird's cage tilted its head, watching the odd scene. A scuffle between Colonel Bastos and a soldier. Wait, isn't he wheelchair bound? How does he fight a soldier? What's wrong? Seeing Moacir approaching, Nala instinctively hides behind the colonel. Sir, we were playing chess with Colonel Bastos. He couldn't pay up. You little whelp, open your damn eyes and tell me what this is if not money. But Colonel, we don't use conto and reis. This isn't money anymore. Oh, right, this is in 99. Okay, yeah. This is when it changed to the Brazilian real. Yeah. Shouldn't you be resting, soldier? Get moving. Vamos, corporal. Yes, sir. The colonel's grey mustache quivers lightly in the air. Nala, how much longer are these rascals staying? Teria said they shouldn't leave this month. If the weather is so hot and damp, it won't be good for their wounds.
I can make them disappear if you like. All it takes is one simple trick.
What the hell? Anjo Nala is gonna kill them. Moasir steps forward.
Sir.
I am deeply sorry that my men caused you trouble. Perhaps you might do me the honor of another game? I am sure the colonel would not begrudge a small wager. If I lose, we promise to leave within a week. If you lose... He looks over at Nala standing nearby. I like to taste the ladies' cocktails. Shall we say a caipirinha? The macaw ruffles its feather while watching the little drama unfold. Quiet, quiet! Sure.
Alright. But if you lose, you better keep your word and clear out in 3 days.
I'm sorry, a week is not 3 days. One game to determine whether these soldiers stay and rest their leisure or leave to face the dangerous trek home. Come and see, old Bastos is playing chess against the captain. I bet you Sagui that our old Bastos will destroy him. I was gonna say we don't use the umlaut anymore in Portuguese, but I guess since it's 1990 the word would still technically have the umlaut. Quiet. It seems like the spectators are more nervous than the players. Nala bites her collar, her gaze jumping between the two men. Captain's wound is bleeding. I hope that won't affect his focus. Why did he decide on chess? Bastos never wins at chess. He's going to lose again, isn't he? So the colonel moves, then the captain, then the colonel, then the captain. It's really rather boring. I'm sure I have something else to do. No one notices Nala is slipping away from the crowd. The spectators stand frozen with rapt attention, the silence only broken by the occasional flutter of the parrot's wings. The suspense ends with... Wait, what?
Checkmate.
Suspense ends with a simple phrase. Checkmate. In 37 matches today, this was the colonel's only win. All paused for a moment, but soon the elders burst into cheers. Alright, old bastards, now they've learned. Just because we're old doesn't mean we don't know our stuff. The colonel lifts his head, not a hair out of place. How about that, kid? Pick up your rifle and let's part ways. What? Haha, alright. But Captain, let's go boys, it seems you're not welcome here anymore. Spectators shuffle away, their soldiers looking downcast with eyes watering at the prospect of the long march ahead. Huh? Nala runs out of the kitchen with a half-filled glass of liquor, a small tray of spills falling behind her. Is it over? That's right, just before you got back, old Bastos proved his chops once more. Oh.
You're leaving already? Ah, but I just made you a caipirinha.
Nala? The colonel looks at Nala from an old incredulous eye. Nala tilts her head to the side in reply. Monsieur adjusts his military coat and approaches Nala's with an officer's grace. Oh, thank you, that's lovely, miss. Monsieur takes the glass and drinks it in a single gulp. Quiet! Wait, why does the macaw have an image now? Delicious, that cardamom is dreamlike. It reminds me of my childhood. Thank you, miss. Monsieur sets down the glass, turns and prepares to leave. Alright, if overstayers are welcome here, move out. Colonel looks out over the gathered soldiers preparing to leave, his eye looking out past them into a place distant in time and memory.
Wait.
His voice is hoarse and dry. Wipe up. Hands Monsieur a handkerchief. Few of your men are still feverish. The wiry-haired kid who threw those dice with me still has a crooked jaw. Your families wouldn't want to see you like this.
Huh?
Bastos? Colonel?
No, thank you.
Quiet, quiet. I can't do a bird impression, unfortunately. Where's my blog game? Letting those boys stay is a
That's
mistake.
surprising.
Hard to believe the old Cyclops agreed to it. What's with Reverse 99 and one-eyed people? There's Argus, there's this guy. The elders light their old quail pipes as they look over the terrace. Fire bougainvillea twines around the window grills, and below them laughing young soldiers. Let me Google it real quick. What is this plant? Bougainvillea. It's a gen. Oh, it's primavera. Okay. Yeah, okay, I know what flower it is now. Just because we don't call them bougainvillea, it's just such a weird name.
No, wait! Come on! Show me the medal! I want to see it!
I only mean that I make bean porridge for everyone every day. Don't you think I deserve a little reward? The Progress Club, don't lie, they'll really throw a party for me? Oh, Nala.
Why don't we go to the procession together? It'll be great fun!
Colonel Basso sits under the mottled shadows by the limestone wall, swatting flies with a fan made of parrot feathers. Your tea can's moldy. How long has it been since you made tea? I suppose I was just waiting for Nala to wash it out. But she's been busy. She's different from before. Quiet. Does anyone know what that bird's actually saying? He's saying quiet. Wait, there's no block game? I was fooled? No! Get free stuff. Evening to remember. Oh, she's singing. A bullet's loaded. Bang! Shells clatter to the ground. Another round is loaded. Bang! Ceramic bowls shatter, the rest roll into the calabash on the ground. Another round is loaded. Oh, damn it, Nala! Old Kiteria rushes into the basement.
What are you doing?
Kiteria, what happened? You look pale! The captain just showed me how to use this. I'm clearing out the aqua roaches in the garden.
See, more and more of them have been crawling from the cracks in the wall and floor tiles. Hey, don't run! Babaca, trouxa, besta. I want to hear her say that. Nala, who taught you those words? Chaos reigns in the basement as Nala chases the roaches. Ay meu Deus, who gave her that gun? Yeah, she doesn't need a gun, she can shoot hearts or something. A weapon like that is dangerous, child, be careful. The elders rush toward her as fast as their old bones can carry them. Nala chases the roaches and the elders chase Nala from the basement to the tea room, from the tea room to the terrace. Bang! The source of the commotion, that black damp creature bursts with a short crack, leaving a pod of methylene blue ichor.
Not actually that hard to use a gun. It's only taken me one day to learn.
Nala with a gun. Nala, put the gun down! Old Kiteria's voice echoes through the home. Quiteria? Quiteria? Yeah, it's Quiteria in Portuguese because of the accent. But what the hell is Quiteria? Hello? Carla, did you hear? Old Cinder passed away 2 days ago. You heard? Okay. The hoarse voice echoes anxiously in the empty tea room. Hangs up, crosses out the name in the address book, and dials another number. When's lunch? Hold on, we'll heat up the leftover bean porridge in the fridge. But Nala said she'd make us grilled pork and fish today. She probably just forgot. I heard those young guys are taking her to the Progress Club down in the city. They said they even booked a fancy dinner of her at the Pro Brew Hotel. Nala? Our Nala? Don't joke. Does she even know how to dance? Hi, if she can dance, then I'm a swan. But, oh, this is the new old lady. But they like her.
I heard that.
I heard that they let her play with guns, teach her curses, now they're taking her on adventures to the city. They're bad influences on her. You selfish old fart, you just don't want to eat oat bean porridge every day. They got too much already. The land, the people, the taxes, they publish the newspapers. These are their bridges and their trains, everything is theirs. And us, we can't even get our pensions. It will come, we just have to wait a little longer. They said there'd be news in December. December, that's what they say. But old Senior didn't make it to December. Stop it, I think it's good for now to have some friends around her own age. They get ready for the procession together. That should be fun for her, right? Yes, that procession. Is it that time of year again? Even if she really leaves us, perhaps it's for the better. It isn't like what it used to be out there. They have movie theaters, football arenas, so many things for young people to do. What do we have here? But we've got hot bean porridge. Nala can eat 3 bowls in one go. Sheesh, bean porridge. Bing. Where's my block game? Church of the Dragon Slayer.
I'm sure you'll love this procession. Every visitor, no matter how many new or unusual things they've seen, has absolutely fallen in love with it.
Every household in town will come out and the streets will be filled with bananas, pumpkins, and sweet eggplants. For a little money, you can buy all kinds of things. Spices come cheap, there's cute printed cloth, and even bead necklaces. Next, we'll raise the icon and everyone will pray. I think most will pray for this rain to stop soon. The colonel said if this rain keeps up, this year's harvest could be ruined. So we'll need to raise the icon high and tall and decorate it with gold thread, trim, and beautiful embroidery. Nala, holding a candle, leads Moasir through the chapel, showing off their recent work. And the normal statue lies in the center of the chapel, awaiting decoration. You're amazing, Nala. Did you really make all this?
Naturally.
Nala twirls her hair, a little shy, looking away. Moasir pulls out a bottle of perfume and offers it to her. What's this? Perfume. It's for you, miss.
Oh, perfume. Yes, I know it. My sister used to wear it. So did the Colonel.
But I couldn't accept it. I never use it. Scents like these make me sneeze. Besides all that, I so love the smell of morning jasmine. How could I smell it if I was wearing this? Nala gently pushes the perfume away.
Sister?
I never knew you had a sister. Oh, he doesn't know. He doesn't know she's Nala Hari. There was a sharpness in his voice. It triggered something in her, a survival instinct. A nameless, brief silence.
My sister had a very kind heart. People just didn't know her very well.
She glances around as if avoiding the topic. What color ribbons should I pick, red or blue? I prefer red. Your sister, is she about your age? Moasir steps forward, her hand still. Are you still in touch? Nala turns to face the questioning captain.
What?
Why do you ask? Nala steps back, then once more. Oh, it's nothing, just curiosity. I don't have a sister, I just made it up. I've gotta go. I've chosen the ribbons. Oh, right, Kiteria told me to make a special dish at the home tonight. Hey, wait, don't go. Nala turns sharply, her eyes scanning Moasir with wariness. What's wrong? Please, don't be scared, Nala. It's okay. Her body tenses at his movement.
It's okay.
are safe, Nala. I'm right here.
You're safe here. Seeing Nala is still unresponsive, monster size. Wow, termites. Did you know? Perfect termite mound needs to be above 20 degrees. I had a brother. When termites find the perfect soil for their nest, they feel it, examine it, and then start digging. You might not know his name, but you have heard of his bank. They dig, 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 they never stop. The transport companies here got the first loan from him. He made a fortune. He bought a house for my father, a real palatial thing, a villa on the beach, and that garden, but I didn't get to stay. Until their kingdom's complete. Nala scrutinizes Moasir from narrowed eyes. He looks back, his face contorted with unspoken pain. Are you still in touch with them? No, but I think I might visit him, my brother, when he's finally released. He's in prison? Yes.
What?
Is he a bad person? Yes. Hesitation. No, bad is maybe not the right word. My sister wasn't bad either, even though... I know. His voice quickens. I'm sure your sister isn't a bad person either. Then he deliberately slowed down. I believe you. Moasir stares at Nala. So, could I hear your sister's story now? Until their kingdom is complete. My sister... A gust of wind blows in from an open window, knocking over a candlestick on the table. In a flash, the tablecloth has already caught fire.
Watch out!
The flames spread quickly, climbing up the ribbons, snaking towards the fireworks in the corner. Oh no, quick, put it out! Oh no, I messed it all up again. Kiteria won't be able to cover for me this time. Nala rushes over, trying to smother the flames as bad as she can. She throws herself almost entirely into the flames, and soon enough they shrink under her. Ouch, that was hot. You've already healed. That immense strength, those claws. He looks over her in the smoldering darkness. A shadow like a serpent's tail. Nala stands up, swathing the suit of her clothes. The serpent-like shadow retreats down towards the girl. The candlelight flickers, making the corner seem even darker. Moasir tries to approach. A pair of beast-like appears from beyond the candlelight. What did you see? As the light flickers back again, an even larger shadow emerges, this time with horns, claws, and the scent of blood. There are legends that speak of this, of people that disappear without a trace. Their corpses picked apart by vultures and devoured by beasts until only their soul remained, left to wander in agony. Moasir backs away in shaking steps. Nala... Miss, don't be afraid, please, I didn't see anything. The shadow stretches closer, trembling slightly. You're an arcanist, aren't you? It's okay, don't be afraid, my brother was an arcanist too. It's nothing bad, nothing unusual. He suppresses the fear in his voice.
I'm right here.
I won't hurt you. I don't want to hurt you. You're safe here. Familiar scent, jasmine and gunpowder, fear and calm, uncertainty and reassurance, sincerity and delirium. Safe. No one will blame you for this. No one even has to know. They love you, Nala. Everyone that meets you feels that way. Everyone you meet. And I'm not someone who hates arcanists, I'm just a regular person. My brother was an arcanist too. I don't hate you, I'm not afraid, I believe in you. Just like I believe your sister is a good person. You see, in this, we are the same, we are no different. You shouldn't have to fear this world. We should be able to care for one another, to understand and to love each other. The shadow stops its advance and slowly begins to shrink until the horns are gone and the claws retract, leaving only the girl.
Hey, you're safe, Nala.
See, I believed in you, and you can believe in me. The air is hot, still and calm. I will never speak a word of this, Nala. Is that true then? She looks into Monster's eyes, searching for sincerity. Of course. We should be able to care for one another, to understand and to love each other. Her face is vacant for a moment, then she
I
nods.
trust you.
She blinks. Where's my cube game? I was promised cube game. As she steps outside the chapel, she spies something on the ground, a long extinguished green papaya cigarette. Munka, Colonel was here. He was here all along. Oh, Block Game is here. The soldiers caught sight of my silhouette, I'm sure of it. He knows about my sister and about my fears and desires. He promised that he wouldn't tell anyone and I desperately want to believe him. But why do I keep getting the urge to break his neck? Such thick fog. Don't stay in the mist for too long, it's part of the nightmare. Use the labyrinth to quickly navigate. So I guess I can't end my movement inside the mist. Oh, I can't do this. Okay. So yeah, I can't stay on in the normal game. You can stay over a hole if you're resting on top of another piece. There's mud. Don't worry if you accidentally step on the mud. You can still stand on it and move through just fine. The labyrinth can be built in an upright position on top of mud, but other than that, the mud shouldn't be case too much of an issue. Oh, wait. Yeah. No. Wait. Huh? Yeah, I can go this way. Can go through. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Cause this, no, no, no. I can stay upward on mud. Oh, I can end the unfolding earlier. Okay. Oh. No, I want to do upward. Oh. No. Ah. It's really limited. Can I change? No. Yeah, I can't go farther. I don't know why it forced me to lay down instead of. I guess it's not. No. No, we're in the same spot again. Okay, maybe this changes a little. Nope. Yeah, you can't. Like, I need to end on top here. No, it's impossible to do this movement in this kind of situation with these holes here. In the normal game you can stand over a hole, but in this game you can't, so this is impossible. And you can't stand upwards through here. So wait. I stand here on top. Yeah, no, I need to stand on top here, then I can go. Yeah. Okay. I need to figure out a way to do this. Okay. Do this. Okay, perfect. Oh, come on, it needs to be upwards? No! Okay, there we go. I still don't understand a little bit of the logic behind when you need to start upwards or laying down. It's kind of weird. Doesn't I guess there is a logic behind it, but it's just kind of hard to understand. Oh, I needed goosenecks, and I guess I needed holy silver. I crafted the one I needed, so not a problem. Okay, more goosenecks. I'm gonna need those for her resonance. I mean, star fallen. Dear Mr. President, please accept our deepest greeting and well wishes. I hope you can look past the nasty nicknames we gave you. I am still your most loyal servant. Nala has some business today, so I'll be leading the poetry reading. A stir runs through the gathered elders. Where's Nala? Yeah, it won't be the same without her. She loves reading poetry and we love listening to her. Why wouldn't she be here? Quiet down, everyone, quiet down. Is she still out with those soldiers? Did she ditch us to go to the club? No, of course not. It's nothing like that. Now, come on, let's get back to reading. Inhabiting this pitiful land, dwelling among beasts. Old Kitaria starts a poetry to stop the chatter, and the elders have no choice but to follow along. Pitiful men and pitiful beasts, together dwell in this ravine of life. Sorrowful. Brother, I can't read this, it's too fast. But before long the whispers return. I heard Nala might leave us for good. No way, where did you heard that? Ahem. What is it that got you whispering this time? They said, what did they say? The elder darts his eyes around the room, clears his throat. They say Nala's leaving us. The room roars into loud debate. Who said that? The soldiers, they said the captain and Nala have been out together a lot. Now they're saying Captain Morcis offered Nala a new job, something the captain of him, a government desk job, or maybe work for the newspaper. No matter what, Nala is leaving, she's starting a new life. The clock chimes 3 times and the room goes silent. Bong. Nonsense. Old Kitaria sets down the poetry book and summons up her strength to straighten out her back. Her real name is Gintalia, but she goes by Kitaria. Everyone, listen. Her voice is strong. In the past 65 years, she's delivered 267 babies with her own 2 hands.
20 years ago, I found her in a rundown corner of this city. I'll care for her as long as I still draw breath.
Wait, Anjo Nala is only 21 years old or something like that? I know that all of you feel the same way. It was her hands, her scent, and her voice that welcomed each one of those children into the world. There is a knock on the door.
Kidaria, there you are. I found some star anise. Maybe I can add a little to the seasoning. What do you think?
Have you prepared your things? We're still in need of a cover. I had been thinking of sewing our old socks together. They're durable enough and you can use them as a tablecloth after. Old Kiteria looks at Nala with staring eyes. I don't mean for the procession. I mean your own things. Me? I promise I haven't snuck any food away this time. Not even a single piece of chocolate is out of place. Old Kiteria simply joins her and begins helping her organize. You know, toothbrushes need to be replaced every 3 months, and if you go dancing, please dress modestly. And you must remember to always say please and thank you, and as much as you love it, don't give people nicknames. Most importantly, don't be too quick to trust others. Why are you saying this? Kiteria doesn't respond, she just opens the drawer and helps her pick out clothes. Heh, heh, heh. You're like the Pachamama from my dreams right now. If you aren't careful, people lead you astray. Oh, stop, and I'm not some old fool like Flair. Why are you treating me like I'm clueless? Old Kiteria pinches her nose, takes a deep breath, and looks up into her eyes. Kiteria?
Remember that story I told you? About the sun god who ended the great flood, causing the first rainbow to appear in the sky?
You never know if something beautiful brings a blessing or a curse. A rainbow to some is salvation, but others see it as an omen of death. You know, I used to make a living interpreting dreams. They'd pay and I'd divine. But each time I looked into the future, I saw things I hoped would never occur. I hoped those omens were just shadows. Still, every outcome can be beautiful in its own right. Nala is stunned, unable to digest the information. Maybe it really is a new world, a world full of potential for young people, for you. Old Kiteria pats Nala's head.
I'll always be proud of you.
Pam, 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 pam. If it rains for another week, the colonel's wheelchair will rust over so badly it will be just another chair. The colonel knows this better than anyone, nervously shaking his legs back and forth in the heartfelt home courtyard. He holds a thick bundle of letters wrapped in rose-colored paper. He can't roll this rusty wheelchair all the way to the post office alone. But soon his dilemma is interrupted by the sound of sobbing. They say if you're crying during the rainy season, the rains will never end. Colonel, oh, you're here. Oh, she's crying, her sprite. I I could hear you crying. You almost...
Crying.
Oh,
You almost sounded like the mosquitoes in the Amazon, you know?
I wasn't crying. Nala sniffs. I just felt sad, like the rain, like this never-ending rain. Sad? An angel like you? Don't tell me playing sad is a new fad with you young folks. No, it's only old Kiteria came to me and told me some things. I don't understand what she meant by it, but now somehow I just feel so sad. Oh, alright. Colonel panics, looking at Nala's head, wanting to pat it, but instead humming a tune.
Sempre alerta, altaneiro, soldado brasileiro. Forte, bravo, destemido. Nunca foge do inimigo.
Okay, I was confused because the words were inverted, but I guess it's just... In English it's supposed to go in this order and he was saying the normal order in Portuguese. Sung from a bygone era of war, written by a one-eyed poet. For free? See? He sneezes it out and the sadness goes away. Nala sniffs and shakes her head. As she raises her eyes, she notices what the colonel is clutching behind his back. What is this, Colonel? This is... Never mind, don't look.
Thank you for taking the time to read this.
It's not... Excelentíssimo Senhor Presidente, desde já agradeço por vossa atenção. Veio por meio desta inquirir sobre a situação da minha reforma remunerada, como fiz em inúmeras cartas anteriores. Enviei a solicitação há 25 anos, recebi a aprovação há 10 anos e até hoje nunca recebi nenhum pagamento. À medida que envelheço, o dinheiro torna-se menos importante para mim, que realmente desejo o reconhecimento oficial de minha dedicação e serviço ao nosso país. Por favor, perdoe minha insistência, espero ter sido devastadora. This letter is once again to inquire about the pension distribution. The fact is, I submitted our application 25 years ago and received confirmation 10 years ago. I do not have high expectations for the amount. My years of waiting and perseverance were for something more valuable than a number. I just can't stand these day-to-day struggles, even though I now live in a welfare home and life here is quite comfortable. But recently, a group of people acting like bandits have been brutally seizing our land. I guess she's reading other pages. Is that? Did you mention me here? Huh? Take her away? Now looks up at the column and back at her.
Was I leaving?
Deus me livre. Colonel seems flustered and uneasy. Damn it! He rocks uncomfortably back and forth in his wheelchair.
Toss it in the fire.
He seizes an impulsive decision. Look at this, it's all broken sentences, incoherent grammar, and so many typos. This isn't my writing, you know that, Nala. So help me burn it. Of course, of course. She understands his meaning. It comes to her as clear as the sound of night. You were a member of the literary society and there are so many errors. Yes, this couldn't be your writing. Ha ha ha. Colonel snatches the letter back. Oh damn, he looks back at the entrance of heartfelt home. It seems so far and distant now. He meekly returns the letter to Nala. Just burn it. Nala holds her gaze on the colonel, with those aconite purple eyes shining in the moonlight. On the terrace at night, between two pillars, a warrior holds up the elder's uniform, white cotton shirts. The embers vanish beneath the puffs of smoke rising from the roasting corn stalks. They watch the leather burn to ash, its edges curling in the fire.
What do you think old Cinder's doing now?
You think he's watching us? He's probably busy writing complaints to heaven's representatives. All that's left of the paper is ash scattered over the ground. Nala stares intently at the ashes.
Not leaving, Colonel.
Colonel's mustache twitches. That's your decision to make, not mine. He struggles to squeeze out the words. Pam, 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 pam. No cube game? I guess cube games every 2 stages. The Sleep Talking, Chapter 5. Church of Dragon Slayer. It is midnight and Captain Mossir is preparing to go out when he sees the colonel sitting in the chapel cleaning his gun. Wait, is this Church of the Dragon Slayer because of St. George? Is he called St. George in English? St. George Dragon Slayer. Yeah, it's St. George in English. I guess yeah, because Church of the Dragon Slayer sounds so fantasy-like, but now it does make sense that it's Saint George's Church, I guess. Oh, huh?
This rifle fought by my side from Rio Grande do Sul to São Paulo. It's almost my third arm.
G43 semi-automatic rifle. Shorty used it once. He said it was quite handy. Springfield rifle with magnified sight. MAS 36 carbine, the last one, seized from our prisoners of war. And finally a 357 Magnum revolver, just like the one in your hand. Since you have anticipated Moistur's arrival. You're well maintained. Yes, but they are all empty. No matter, at least they're good for show. I heard you're leaving after the procession tomorrow. Yes, our wounded have recovered well thanks to your nurses here. Knowing that you're living well under their care gives me peace of mind. This is a country growing stronger by the day. I hope one day soon we will be able to ensure the welfare of all our elders like you. He lets out a sneer. Did I say something wrong? No, my nose itches. Alright. Then I should check on the horses in the stable. After all this rest, they might need a new shoeing, and we're hitting the road in a couple of days. Moisture takes 2 steps out, and the colonel speaks again.
I know that bay horse, and I knew its owner. It wasn't you.
Oh, yes, Colonel, you have sharp eyes. I happen to know its former owner, and his fate was not ideal. Well, I suppose that depends on your definition. Colonel doesn't respond. It doesn't Moisture. He hasn't looked at him once through their conversation. He just stares at the barrel, unflinching. Moisture waits a while, then realizes Colonel has nothing more to say, turns back. But he stops again after 2 steps. You know, you're very much like my father. Then I apologize. He always preferred riding horses, even as the cars took over the roads. A horse is an extension of a man's spirit, he said. Well said. He died on horseback in the end.
Sir.
Pardon my boldness, but may I ask, do you have children? A son, yes. Well, then perhaps I could recommend him for a position in the government. If he's willing to learn and works hard, he could get a post in no time.
He died.
He died, bom colega. I'm sorry. Colonel uncomfortably moves his jaw, trying to adjust it. That day, his mother told him to go find work, but he went to the San Sebastian Square to watch the cockfighting. That day, there was some chaos in the square, a fight, a bloody fight. He was shot dead. To this day, I still don't know what happened. Now I can't even remember the last thing he said to me. A bullet. It may have different calibers, different materials, but none of them carry their owner's name on it, do they? Strange, isn't it, that after living a life of war, it is my son that dies in peace? In everything there should be cause and effect, a reason, but so often it seems things happen for no reason at all. We see the effect but cannot find the cause. I suppose so, but you're a man of war, Colonel. You must have learned that harsh lesson long ago. Of course, he was a foolish young boy. He got what he deserved. There's no need to say that. But I must disagree. Everyone dies for a reason. Including the people you've executed? Yes, I know every one of their crimes and exactly which level of hell they're destined for. Their crimes paved the way for your future.
Sir.
Sir. Mois's tone turns harsh. I still don't understand where your hostility comes from. The colonel chuckles softly. Stelina, you've been around long enough. You should know what life is like here. For the old, it is all gossip and griping. We watch the cocoa grow, wheeling away our twilight years with trivialities. But when it comes to a young man, it's
They
different.
should have gotten their diploma, had a good career, and made this city more prosperous than the most luscious cacao tree.
Instead, boys find themselves embroiled in brawls over honor and retribution, chasing dreams of titles and glories. It's the same stupid games they play everywhere, politics and machismo. Colonel pauses, looking at Amosir. You tell others you have a brother, but what you don't mention is that you put him in prison yourself. Colonel, eavesdropping is beneath a man like you. Colonel doesn't reply. Faces he hadn't thought of for years float before him. The line between life and death blurs.
You may think you've got a winning hand, but there'll come a day when you realize it can't protect you from true danger.
See, Colonel, that's where you and I differ. I don't play the game. I set the table. Whoever sets the rules controls the outcome. When Pedro II decided to stay, when he received the reply, "The apple is ripe," when he gave the cry of Ipiranga, he won not with a sword but with a crown. In fact, Colonel, we've never been part of a true revolution. We only passed through one skirmish after another. Only fools believe in seizing power. No, when you know the game, power finds you. Control the cause and you control the effect.
This is how we differ.
Captain Mossir loads 2 bullets into the colonel's rifle. He pulls the trigger. The weapon's clearly well preserved and finely maintained, but as the hammer falls, the bullet stays inert in the chamber. What a shame, your rifle is broken, Colonel. Time, a vast, solemn, stirring graveyard. Having walked this graveyard for half a century, the old man finally lets out a silent sigh. We've conquered the wilderness of this land, yet somehow we fail to coexist with civilization. Bastos turns and steps into the silent darkness. Oh Jesus. First he raises one hand and waves behind him, then he lifts both hands above his head. There's no block game. Where's my block game? Launch. Fall of the fortress. Town Street. The first rays of dawn break through the clouds, signaling the day of procession and some hope the end of the rainy season. You say old Jorge's clothes don't fit? I guess you should say Jorge, because that's the way they pronounce it in Portuguese, not Jorge like Spanish. This is the only set we have. He'll have to wear what he's got. Everyone must have a candle. Place it firmly in the holder. Don't let the rain put it out. Don't drink so much. There'll be plenty after the procession. The drunkard's cup spilled over with intent. As old Quiteria moves among the elders. Outside the heartfelt home, chaotic scenes forming at the entrance. Men hoisting the statue, people holding candle stands, elders and state owners putting on their robes. The colonel's mustache is perfectly still today. Even a tornado would fail to ruffle a hair on it. When does the procession end? Good heavens, you're thinking of the end before it's even begun. Saints above, I hope they'll forgive you for this irreverence. Fine, fine, and if I'm good and devout, will I get an extra piece of cornmeal cake for lunch? If you don't cause trouble, you can have as much as you want. The colonel sinks back into his wheelchair contented, glancing sideways at the nearby soldiers. You know, you're the most beautiful girls I've ever laid eyes on. Please, might I take your hand?
Oh dear.
Oh, please. Oh, dear, but please don't say that. My hands are covered in fish guts. Even so, they're still the gentlest I've ever held. The colonel sneers, looking for someone. Monsieur stands in the corner, amused by the scene unfolding. Was that bastard hiding in his coat? He squints and abruptly starts wheeling back to the chapel. What are you doing, Bastos? Old Kiteria blocks his path. None of your damn business. Procession is exactly my business, Colonel. Now please get back into line.
Watch out!
Nala rushes out from the home carrying her microphone, tripping up into a tangled mess of cables. Kiteria steadies her. Don't worry too much, dear. I know today is your first time leading the procession. Old Kiteria untangles the wires and hands the microphone back to her. Oh, me? Worry? Over this trifling thing? I'm hardly nervous at all. Haha, that's good. Well, just a tad worried. There's some sentences in the speech you wrote down that I don't know that I understand, and I still have yet to memorize everything perfectly. No problem, I'll hold the script for you. Just watch my lips. I'll say a line, you repeat it. Great. Hey, who brought these geese here? How's the procession supposed to move? Honk honk. The neighbor driving the geese shoos them, but the grey and white geese seem to have their own plans. They are acting real strange, they won't listen at all. He shouts at old Kiteria, who waves him off, signaling him to handle it. Golden ornaments, towering statues, red robes, purple headpieces, blue macaws, and the mingling scents of meat and osmanthus fill the air. What the hell is osmanthus? Osmanthus. Oh, it's another flower. Found in Asia, North America, Okay. It comes from the Greek perfumed flower. Okay, Jasmine do Imperador in Portuguese. I don't think I know this flower, but it's really pretty. Everyone around has been utterly absorbed by the pageantry. Nala walks through the crowd, crouches down and picks up a white goose. Oh, she's gonna eat it. Sheesh.
It's okay. Be a good goose and come with me.
She holds the white goose and the other geese obediently line up behind her. The clock strikes the hour and everyone turns up to look at the distant bell tower, commemorate St. George the Dragon Slayer. I knew it! It was St. George. Okay. The procession begins. I've never seen such a spectacle. The last time there was this many people was 5 years ago at the cockfight. That shows how many people want the rain to stop. Everyone's praying for all their strength. Let us pray that the saints above see our work here and bless us. The procession moves from the home towards the square, with more and more people joining in, holding candles. Nala leads the line of white geese at the front, humming softly.
At the same crossroad, when the warm days grow cold, leaves are falling down to the ground.
People in the procession begin singing along quietly. Oh, you're not gonna keep singing, but you sang so well. Fire can't burn down. I can sing. My past into ashes. By now, more and more join in, their voices growing louder. The procession reaches San Sebastian Square, where the grand statue lies. A beam of light shines on the statue and Nala stands before it. Old Kiteria waves from the crowd, mouthing the words to her. Watch my lips follow along. Oh, that's her microphone. Nala nods, watching old Kiteria's lips. A strange thought strikes her. Suddenly she realizes she has never seen snow. Hello? Everyone, hello. Microphone squeals and the crowd murmurs. Hello, can you hear me? Yes. Sorry, I've not spoken in front of this many people before. It's okay, Nala. You can do it, Nala. Just say anything. People pog. Then, shall I begin? Go on. Her voice is low and steady. Nala looks at her, who returns her glance. She nods, clearing her throat. Kiteria's lips move and Nala speaks.
I think we can all agree that this isn't the best time in our lives.
Haven't seen a single cocoa leaf standing tall. No datura flower blooming, and the sunlight never lingers longer than a day. Isn't that how the sun works? Huh? Only rain, endless rain.
Rain like this always reminds me of my childhood.
Gentle yet suffocating breaths in the cradle, flat feet stomping on the nettles, all those poetic and joyous synonyms.
Speaking of childhood,
She smiles to herself. Did we really have the wonderful childhood we imagined? Things always seem more beautiful and grander when they are viewed from a distance. It seems this yearning comes from the very realization that we may never return to those happier
here
times.
we are. In this place we've always called home. It's where we grew up. And it's where we'll grow old.
But isn't it strange? Why should we feel longing for the land we've grown on? Why should it feel foreign to us?
Why would we all feel this way?
The warm sunlight makes her head spin. When she comes back to her senses, the crowd is silent, looking at her with strange expressions. Some bow their heads quietly. Nala's palms are sweaty and she wipes them secretly on her sides. I'm so sorry. The microphone screeches again. Deep breath. Everyone looks at Nala, some trying to comfort her with their eyes. I've tried so hard to prepare these words, but still I can't quite memorize them. Old Kiteria freezes. Thank you, Kitera, but you didn't prompt me anymore. There's something I should like to say from my heart. Old Kiteria lowers the script in her hand, as stunned as everyone else. Ahem. Another screech.
This is your home. And it's mine too.
The simplicity of her words doesn't seem to have the desired effect. Another bead of sweat slides down her face.
Leaving home might seem easy, but one never truly breaks away from their hometown.
And I'm fortunate I've never left and I never will. Her voice trembles, but she presses on. I will never leave you. I don't want to and I won't. I'll never leave the heartfelt home. Crowd goes from rustling to silence. Because, just like you, I love everything here. I love our little parrot that babbles nonsense on the terrace. I love Camilo's cheap snake wine. I love Kiteria's almond cakes and old George's tunes on the piano. The bright red roses and fragrant lilacs, the toucan's call, and this golden lane of cocoa trees at sunrise. She said too much at once and gasped for another breath. And
the never-ending rain. And you. I love you all.
crowd is quiet, every elder's eyes fixed on Nala.
I love everyone here.
Dead silence. I really don't know what else to say. In fact, no words could properly express my deep love for this land. Only singing, yes, only a song without end. She pauses.
Let's sing.
Let's all sing.
Sing together and keep on singing. Even under the shadow of war, we will keep on singing till the day the sun shines upon us again.
The crowd roars up to join her, their voices mixing with the intense scent of almond blossoms filling the air. They feel dizzy, joyful, confused, angry.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, did you hear that? Nala said she won't leave. Yeah, we don't have to worry about losing her. Oh, what was I thinking? Of course she wouldn't leave us. Nala, Nala, we love you. We love you. You're a saint, an angel. Oh, Nala, 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 Nala. Anjo Nala, Anjo Nala, Anjo Nala, Anjo Nala. Everyone, the elders, the food vendors, idle gamblers, estate owners and the workers, the children of the choir, everyone's lost in this revelry, and at the apex of it stands the angel bathed in sunlight, holding a white goose looking at the world. Then it's true, she's exactly who I suspected. That seductive power in her voice, making those who love her adore her like a goddess.
Succubus.
A succubus. Thank heaven, finally my wait is rewarded. It seems this place truly is a blessed land. He is in tears. Oh, did he shoot her? The flames fade away as she falls back, plunging into darkness. Lights, parties, graceful figures, chewing gum, gunfire, bullet casings, rats in the sewers, chanting the scent of breakfast ash in the ashtray, coughing, newspapers, the universe, a toucan in a dream, day after day of rumbling thunder and drizzle, an unexpected question.
Sister. Why?
Howdy, Justice, CPF, welcome to the stream. Oh, the robot's there. This dream is so long, am I really still not yet awake? I can't see a thing, it's as if I'm in a cramped, murky maze. I'm so hungry, how long have I slept? My body feels so heavy, why can't I leave? I'm so dizzy, so exhausted. Oh, go forward. What is this? What is this? The path is blocked off. No, it's too heavy. I can't move this. Come over here, child. Perhaps I can help you. Who are you? I don't recognize you, but... A strange wind-up toy blocks Nala's way and she can't move by herself. Perhaps the elderly maid can offer advice or even timely assistance. Like this? Oh. It's like this? Your voice is familiar, like an echo from a long-lost memory. That's not important right now, child. Focus on moving that obstacle in your path. It's a manifestation of your fears. Can you help me? I can calm your mind, but you must be the one to overcome it. Only then will it temporarily lose its form and avoid pursuers at all costs. If I catch a glimpse of you, they will chase you mercilessly. With pursuers hot on her tail, Nala must be even more cautious in her movements, as they are not as fast as Nala. Okay. The slower beasts fall right into these traps. You, on the other hand, seems to be more cunning than they are. Wait, it's the guy from Arga's story, the Russian dude. I am not the naive prey you imagine, ripe for your slaughter. It doesn't matter what you think, there's still a hefty bounty on your head. Either give up or try to outrun my bullets, pick one. I choose neither. Oh. There we go. More free stuff. Let me just drink a bit of water. I've been talking non-stop. I wish all these side episodes had VA, but they have only a little bit of VA. Blood-soaked earth. Earth. All smiles freeze. From that second on, the world begins to rewind infinitely as back to its very inception, its first breath. Anjo Nala's lifeless pupils reflect all the dead souls buried in San Geronimo Cemetery, and the next moment time snaps back. Throughout history, okay. She vanishes from where she stands as if she'd only been a rumor. Everyone sees a toy fall to the ground. She lies there absurdly, comically, grotesquely. Shadow suddenly darts by, snatching the toy from in front of their eyes before disappearing to the crowd. Nala, where did she go? What just happened? What the hell? It was a shooting, I heard a gunshot. The furious crowd is unable to contain their rage. They rush toward the nearby soldiers. What are you doing? The soldiers in the crowd shoulder their rifles in unison. Stand down. Anyone moves or blow their brains out. No one dares, even the flames on the candles seem to hold still. You are all guilty of harboring a fugitive. But as you allowed us to rest and heal in your quaint little town, the captain has decided to show you mercy. The soldiers holding their guns fall back towards a singular point, the escape route taking them towards the palm grove beyond the square. Oi, kid! Colonel's voice is hoarse as he rolls out from the crowd in his wheelchair. Put down that gun or shoot me. There is a menace in the words that shocks the soldiers who back away cautiously, whispering among themselves. What's wrong? Does he have a gun? No way, he couldn't have a gun. Then why is he... The soldiers keep their eyes fixed on the colonel. Hand over your gun or everyone here dies. I'm not carrying a damn gun. Then raise your hands and go back. Why? Why? Because I do have a gun. So what? The young soldier has no answer for the veteran. He begins to sweat, fumbling over the trigger. He takes aim. Old man, I didn't want it to come to this.
Go on. Pull the trigger.
Or else I'll... Colonel suddenly reaches into his coat as if to pull something out. Bang! The bullet fires, but the soldier's gun is aimed upwards, pointing straight to the sky. Old Kiteria uses the strength that has delivered 267 babies, strikes quickly from behind, wrenching the soldier's gun upward. The shot starts a battle nearby into the shot startles the birds in the nearby grove, and a flock of toucans bursts out, cutting over the sunset sky. As a signal, at once villagers, elders, and soldiers all fall into chaotic violence. You heartless bastards, I got every last one of you. Are you... blah 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 blah. Vulgar and unrepeatable curses fill the air as bowls spill and the sound of gunfire smashing pottery and screams erupt together. The elders swing canes, pots, pans, even their own wheelchairs, striking with age precision at their heads. Old Kiteria pants as she chokes her shoulders from behind with her ruffles of her apron. They haven't fought in years, but now they will fight as if it was their last stand. The sky is red as if an arrow had pierced the sun. Below, people flee the scene in a panic. You sons of bitches! The one-eyed Colonel João Bastos grabs an iron pot, maneuvering his rusty wheelchair with astonishing speed as he catches up with a soldier retreating into the palms and smashes his head in. Then he charges deeper into the grove. I never intended for things to escalate like this. Shoot, those old folks just went nuts. They're not crazy, don't underestimate them. The colonel's single eye catches a familiar sight. Hey! The colonel, he's coming after us! Monsieur stands still, giving no reaction to the soldier. Captain? You men go ahead. Go on, I'll handle this. Vamos. He waves the wind-up toy in his hand and walks toward the colonel. She wasn't just a caregiver, Colonel. He seems pleased with the colonel's expression. Meanwhile, just beyond the grove, the square is filled with screams.
Whoa.
Old Kiteria swings her cane at a soldier. She had just only patched up, hammering down his man's leg.
Matahari's sister, Nalahari.
No mercy, you hear me? I'll break you just the same as I healed you. Old Jorge grabs a soldier by the hair, dragging him to the fountain. Under the gaze of the dragon's lair, he holds his head underwater until he stops struggling. With the battle going between the government and the Foundation, her bounty will be worth more than every last bean of cocoa in the entire country. Oh, phew! Damn, these old bastards are so strong. Ah, bleh. I don't know why she's making sounds. San Sebastian Square is covered in spatters and pools of blood as thick as a heavy rain. The bodies of elders and soldiers lie scattered on both sides, facing up to the dim sky. Her furious roar echoes in the sky, causing Moacir to pause. At first I wasn't sure. She looked familiar. I seen that wanted poster. Yes, who hadn't seen it? Such a beautiful face, seemed almost like a fantasy. But I made sure that she was the girl on the wanted poster. Moacir glances back at it all, as if the blood-red square has nothing to do with him. Do you know how I felt when I found her? Astonished, utterly astonished. It had been 25 years, and she looked as if she hadn't aged a day. Yet she was as foolish and as evil as ever. There was a difference though. Something broken inside her. She would do anything to feel valued, to let anyone use her. But once I learned her true identity, she became wary of me. Her vigilance kept me at a distance. This mess wasn't my intention, you see, but it was beyond my control. The colonel looked at the man, wishing now he had brought his cigarettes with him.
So you aren't a government soldier. You're just a hitman.
Yes and no. Colonel could feel his age, his breath was faint. This won't make our father and brother proud. Who cares? He's dead, they're both dead. They paid for their mistakes. The colonel coughs twice and then bursts into laughter. They're both laughing so much. The captain turned hitman returns the laughter. Now let's call a truce, what do you say? I'll take my billions and leave while you can continue living peacefully in your little welfare home. You can go on as if nothing has happened. You and all your friends can go back to living as you had before. It's like a marvelous story full of conflict, violence and blood, but in the end, the audience sees that's about love and peace. How grand. Think of it as a way to have a second son. I'll look after you, old man, I promise. As for me, I suppose I've always wanted a chance to make peace with my father. God damn, I'm a great storyteller, aren't I? A yellow butterfly who knows from where gently lands on Colonel's shoulder. Colonel smiles, feeling as if a great weight has been lifted from him, light as air.
We're the children of our homeland. In its embrace, we've shed blood, sweat, and tears.
You're betrayed by it, exploited by it, furious at it till our deaths. But we embrace it, love it, treasure it with bitter tears. We help it, change it, build it with their own hands. Only we can endure the tears and loneliness of this land. Guided by the stars, they paddle their canoes, drinking the sap of the rubber tree. In every quiet night they are one with it. I didn't understand why you didn't get it before, now I do.
You'll never be one of us.
Moacir trembles. Perhaps you're right, it is a good story. But it doesn't end well for you, you worthless dog. The colonel pulls out a revolver from his coat, one he's so long been reluctant to use, but now he loathes it. But the captain's young reflexes move faster, firing a shotgun blast into the colonel's abdomen. The crack of the gunfire sends a buzz and the blood flames in the town careening into the air. But as the moment calms, so too does the rain. Oh. A worthless dog? Huh. Was that really the best an esteemed member of the literary society could manage? I couldn't be bothered. What? Colonel's voice so faint that he instinctively moves closer to listen. At my age, why waste time choosing words? The colonel suddenly lunges, biting his ear and tearing off in a moment of savage aggression. Ah, you, blah, 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 your whole family. He raises his shotgun, racking around before firing into the colonel once more, then grabs the toy and flees. The colonel could hold on no longer, collapsing into the blood-soaked mud. Bang, 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 bang. Using his last bit of strength, the colonel fires every round in his revolver. The pain is so great he can hardly tell where he's aiming. He hopes for a miracle.
Back to me.
But it is in vain. Far away, he sees a piece of paper fall off the wind-up toy's mouth. Dear
Colonel Bastos.
Why is it in English now? Dear Colonel João Bastos, my commander, I'm so glad to know that you're still alive. This news is even more exciting than that of your victory at sea many years ago. As for me, my life remains largely the same. Old Cassia takes good care of me. I'm healthy and free from sickness. I'm just as you knew me, really. I love rather than hate, fight for freedom and oppose slavery, advocate for the discussion over violence.
So glad to know that you're still
Oh.
alive. This news is even more exciting than that of your victory at sea many years ago.
Yeah, just what I just read. Hope you are the same. Time won't turn to someone else. I always believed that. In fact, every time I look back at those tumultuous years, I feel another surge of emotion. Your fight proved the supreme courage and devotion in your heart. You shed blood and sweat to protect peace, humanity, and the honor of your country. Your efforts were not in vain, and your struggles were remembered by all. Therefore, I especially commend you, Colonel Bastos, and your regiment. You will soon receive a government pension that will ensure your security and prosperity for the rest of your life. And a pure gold medal will be awarded to you at the San Sebastian Square. Please do attend the ceremony. I believe it will be a grand event. I admit I've grown to like the nickname. It is fitting after all.
Shorty.
Oh, Shorty was alive. Colonel lies in the mud reading the letter, pain searing through his body in equal reaction to cold numbness.
Silly girl.
Shorty has been dead and buried for a long time, and I can't imagine who'll ever come around to that nickname. Wait, so did Anjo make that letter to fake the answer to his letter? Yes, that's why it's in English. Oh, mother. Ten years later. Okay, that was not 99. Fire cannot turn the past to ashes, even now, even now, even now, even now. The record stuck, it just keeps repeating that last line. Stop hitting it, doesn't matter how hard you hit the player, she isn't going to hop out and sing for you. What's the difference between her singing on the record and singing outside? Old fool, your brain must be broken. Old Kiteria. Oh wait, sorry. Everyone, pack up, it's time to go. A group of elders in black slowly moved towards the cemetery with Old Kiteria at the front. Each bends down, pressing their hands to their backs and places their bouquets on the grave. Old Cinder, Old Jorge, Old Otália, Old Dos, Old Bastos. Lilies covers the freshly dug soil. The soul within awaits their song. Old Kiteria leads the singing, as the colonel always said, short of an accordion. A good violinist and hymn leader is never in bad taste. Her voice is rough. Shh, quiet. She's doing the best she can for her age. Besides, she wasn't always the singer. Oh yeah? Who did it before her? Shh. The elder in front rose with a frown, stopping their conversation, as if stumbling over a long unspoken no man's land. You talking about Nala? Was her name Nala? Yes. They say she was here a long time ago when this place was first built. She was found drifting down the river in a bamboo basket. I heard she had wings and flew down from the sky like an angel. Those weren't angel wings, they were demon wings. I heard she was an unwanted criminal, don't you know? The bounty was in the billions, you can't even imagine. What did she do? Do you know the actress Lily Landry? Yes. They say Nala assassinated her and was on the run from the government before hiding here. No way, they found the assassin, it wasn't her. I heard she was an international spy selling information from here to there and to there to here. Quiet! Kiteria approaches the whispering elders. The last 10 years wore harsher on her face than any previous. What are you all talking about anyways? Oi, Kiteria, we're just talking about the previous hymn leader. Most of us left, never knew her. Yeah, you've been here the longest, you must remember. Tell us about her. Nala? Everyone nods. Yes, who was she? What's her story? Come on, Kiteria, you must know something. Oh, Kiteria pauses, then sighs. She... Trying to remember isn't easy. She wades through memories that have grown thick as tropical foliage. But patience brings a reward, a memory of joy and laughter. She always knows what we need. No one pries further. Kiteria. Old Kiteria looks up to the sky as if seeing an angel descending from above. The answers flood back to her with a rose-colored glow. Caramba, what's happening? I just bought these chickens from the market the other day and now they're all gone. That's the third time this month. Calm down, probably some mangy dog sneaking in during the night. We'll see about that. I'm going to find out just who's responsible tonight. Be careful you don't get bitten by a weasel. Those things can swallow a whole chicken without leaving a trace. We had a weasel problem back home. I caught it in a week. There's no trouble. Then go ahead. Everyone's still waiting to try our chicken stew. Night falls. Old Kiteria stays awake, waiting for any movement in the chicken coop. Finally, the first chicken squawks, sending her rushing to the coop. Old Kiteria holds a lantern, searching the ink-black night for the source of commotion. In the dim light, she sees a disheveled girl with a chicken's foot sticking out from her mouth. So, you're the little weasel stealing our chickens? Blood drips from the girl's mouth. Kiteria couldn't tell if it's the chicken's or her own. The girl yanks the chicken's claw out of her mouth, wincing in pain. Hey, don't do that. In a flash, the girl extends her claws, pinning old Kiteria against the wall. Are you going to lock me in a cage? Oh, don't do this, child. Please, don't be afraid. I'll do nothing of the sort. I just want to know what was happening to the chickens. The girl stares suspiciously into Kiteria's eyes. Look, I'm unarmed. I'm old. I couldn't catch you even if I tried. Believe me, I only came to check on the chickens. In fact, until now, I thought you were only a dog. The girl releases her grip, then makes a quick retreat towards the corner, hiding the rest of the chicken in the bundle under her arms. Seeing old Kiteria make no further moves, she begins devouring the chicken again. Old Kiteria slowly approaches. Hi. She reaches out, trying to touch the girl's head. The girl trembles, burying her fangs at the aged midwife. Yes. Old Kiteria stops, her hand hovering in the air. Then, as if making a decision, she continues until her hand falls on the girl's head. The girl jumps up and bites her. Blood oozes from the wound. Ow, that hurts! But the woman screams, enduring the pain, until it begins to ease little by little as the fangs retract from her skin. The girl lets go. And Kiteria returns her hand to the girl's head once more. Eat, girl, eat more, you look starved. The girl stares at Kiteria and then lowers her head and quickly finishes the chicken. She kneels and wipes the girl's face clean. We don't dine with our hands here. It seems you have much to learn about proper etiquette, but I can teach you if you let me. Old Kiteria hands the girl a handkerchief. What do you say? Will you be our new caregiver? The girl's eyes are fixed on old Kiteria. After a long while, she sniffles. Will it be warmer inside? Wait, the end? No, it's not the end. There's still 2 more stages. Huh? What's happening? Why is this red? Hunters and prey. Oh, is this just... Okay, so only options are to go... No, I die. Yeah. So the only option is to go here. This stop or you, I might end up hurting you. You're not as weak as you pretend to be, so this is who you really are, a dangerous and powerful demon. I have no desire to harm you, but if you continue to push me, I will not hesitate to break your neck. Let's put an end to this meaningless threat. It's simply our duty to hunt and catch our prey. Nope. Wait. Wait, no, sorry. I need to... I need to go to this lady, right? I'm just trying to live my life. Why is everyone so determined to catch me? I can't take this anymore. What's there? No, child, you can't give up that animalistic urge. You end up living like a wild animal. But I didn't do anything wrong. Why did I do this? I treat this way? Some people will be afraid of you, yes, but others will understand. You and like you. They will want to hear your singing and say by yourself. So calm yourself, child. Try to change. Try to become a new person. Hold it right there, lady. This is a routine inspection. What? No, I just want to leave this place in peace. Huh? That face, you're the girl on the wanted posters. Don't move. Stay where you are. You're under arrest. No, please, go away. I don't want to go with you. So I'm guessing these two stages are just puzzles now. Wait, huh? That guy is an evil guy? Are you here to lock me up too, put me in a cage? The St. Pavlov Foundation has issued an arrest order for Sotheby. I'm just following orders. But why? I haven't done anything wrong. There is no need for us to use force in this situation. I kindly ask that you comply, Mr. Succubus. Please end unfolding? Okay, now I can do it. Stay calm, child. We both know that you can do this. I feel much better because of you. Thank you. Go on, keep going, escape from this place. Huh? I'm most sorry that things have come to this. Please come with me now. Huh? Okay, now this. Oh, I can't go through him. Okay. No, stay back. Ugh, I told you you'd get hurt. I underestimated you and underestimated the power of the succubus. You are far too dangerous to be kept alive. Are you really willing to die for a stupid bounty? This is no longer about bounty, it's about duty. Please. This one's a clean way. Over here, child. Follow these directions and they will see you to safety. Take advantage of the chaos that heads south. You'll be able to lead a peaceful life there. Peaceful life will be as wealthy and carefree just as before. No, you won't be wealthy. You might even have to work, but you just might gain something you never had before. Go on, child. You'll see when you get there. Wait, no, this place is impossible to move. Wait, how am I supposed to... I have to go past this person. But I can't stand up. This guy is making it impossible. Okay, this should take the person out. Oh, but I can't. I need to go back through this place, but it's impossible. No, they're blocking if I go this way. If I end up falling like this, do they go up? No. Yeah, so I need to do this for them to go up. No, if I do this, I die. Okay, perfect. I need you to move out of the way. You're making a mistake. Even if catching no is going to pay your reward. Don't lump me with those lowly bounty hunters. This is my official duty. Stop resisting, surrender immediately. Okay. No. No, he's gonna close it up. Okay. I think I'm safe, right? Yep. Yippee! See, I told you I was the block game master. Beautiful. Beautiful, infinite. Beautiful, infinite, expansive, converging. Leaping, mottled, piercing, striking to the bone. Mine, yours. The futures. Empty. Empty? Empty, 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 empty. Uh-oh. Go. Gurgle, go. Down, 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 down. Bang! There we go. Overcast October fully done. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Now what's going to happen, is in chapter 8, but I can't. I want to do the travelogue as well, but I need to finish chapter 8 to do travelogue. The 37 anecdote is gonna take until tomorrow. Yeah, I've got the achievements here. Complete all chapters of Overcast October. Watch all chapters of Overcast October. Both done. Story of Tristan's Tropics, Battle of the Past, Travelogue to the Rainforest. This is the Lopera one, I believe. That's gonna take until her banner. Photo Texas Studio, I don't know what it is. 37 Anecdote, the one that we're waiting for. Mesmer Jr. should be the next one. And Travelogue. And then complete everything to get the end of rainy season. Alright. Let me go look at the wilderness once more. Get the stuff. Got the pen and the gummies, so now we can sell Lopera's request, right? Yeah. Yeah, I don't want Voyagers. We want to find something better than this one, but this one's also good, so I can refresh Satsuki's as well. Production. Everyone fine. Luminous butterflies. Pectin. Amalgam. And the powdered wings. Gonna need lots of bone buds. And then more scratchy buggy bomb. And more pens because we're gonna be needing those as well. Alright. Wait. Did she say tudo de bom?
Naturally. I understand. Naturally. I understand. Naturally. I understand. Naturally. I understand.
Say it again.
I understand.
Tudo de bom. Okay guys, let me do a quick BRB. Go get some more water, go to the bathroom. Be right back in like 2-3 minutes. Alright, I'm back. Oh, whoops. Now the game captured the BRB. Hello. Oh, the production's done. Oh, the gum is right. So now I can ask for more bomb. Because that will finish the trade. Right. 3 bombs here for Leilani. Or the one thing for Lopera, or the things for Villa. Tuesday, show me something cool. No. No. Got one more refresh to see if we get an extra, more expensive one. But if we don't, then we just sell it. Alright, I wasn't sure how long it was going to take to do that, but we finished it. Or maybe it'll take longer because it's just story.
You said it yourself. This is my room.
How easy it is to craft these. Oh, it's actually really easy. Now, how are the bones doing? Can I buy them? Wait, not forge. Let me just real quick do a quick load here. I need to get to level 10 so I can look up the setups. Ooh, Mr. Apple has story. Since the Middle Ages, there have been numerous stories about alchemy. Some got rich off it, others acquired fame, but none of them was ever satisfied. They hankered after wealth, fame, and even longer lives. No one really cares about the authenticity of the story of the philosopher's stone. It could be entirely fictional or a mere deduction from old accounts. Most alchemists are very imaginative, and by taking bits and pieces from old books, they created and perfected the idea of the stone. It was mixed with numerous rumors, which eventually captured the masses' hearts. The expedition in the pursuit of alchemy thus began. The following content is excerpted from a manuscript. Go of the experience. Determine the effectiveness of elixir. Hypothesis: elixir is an adhesive material and thus is capable of lowering the metal activities. Approach: decompose Karmot into highly active elements, mostly fire, earth, water, and air. Acquire base metal, brass, anglesite, pig iron to purification. Allow them to react under 24 degrees Celsius for 33 hours 51 minutes. Mix the base metal with 100% elixir solution, 77.32% solution, and 29.76% solution, respectively, and wait for them to react. It is Apple. I thought Apple was just an imaginary friend from Regulus. Is he like some ancient alchemy product? Huh. Oh, he has. Oh, look at he has glasses. Oh, he has a hippie at Woodstock. Wow. From events. And this is inside. Wait. You get a. Oh, I guess you're a Forster. Okay. Leilani didn't have. Oh no, Leilani's 3-star. Okay, of course she did. Is there anywhere for me to get those skeletons? I can get the cacophonies, but not the skeletons. So I guess I'll hold for Transcendent Love. Do you guys want to do an anecdote now? We can do Sotheby's. I have her unlocked. If you want. No, we're only 2 hours into the stream, so I think we should do this. I don't want to like do the story because you haven't seen any of the other chapters, I guess, if you don't know the game, so I just don't want to put you in the middle of the story randomly without any context. So yeah, let's do Sotheby's dining etiquette event. First, then, and finally, the order matters, the arrangement matters, and the material matters. Wait, what was that you said, darling? The ladies' etiquette. Dining etiquette. The Ladies' Code of Conduct Revised Edition, Chapter 1, Dining Etiquette. When attending formal dining occasions, one must wear a hat and gloves. Do I really need to wear a hat to Miss Sotheby's dinner party? I've never been to such a high-class event before. You're already wearing a hat, Eagle. No, think again. The desire to meet standards of others is one that even a child isn't spared from. The nervous little girl takes off her scout cap, reluctantly putting back in the closet. Maybe I should change something else. Mr. Apple's Complete Guide to Education and Social Etiquette says that it's important to follow the dress code of a formal diner. That's right, you have to be meticulous in how you present yourself to avoid leaving a bad impression. She rummages through her things and pulls out a crumpled little dress and a birthday gift from her father when she was 11. Even during the height of war, her father planned out every gift his daughter would receive at each age. She wipes the sweat off her palms onto her skirt as she looks at herself in the mirror. That's strange, there should be a pussy ball here, a cute soft one, perfect for a dinner party. What if I pick 2 leaves front side and fashion them into a bow? No, I mustn't think like that, a scout would never damage public property. The alarm cuts through her deliberations, reminding her of how little time she has left to decide. Uh-oh, time's up. She stops the alarm and dashes out the door. When attending important events, one must never be late or early. Miss Sotheby? Where's Miss Sotheby's room? Oh, goodness, slow down, child. Ah, Miss Eagle. Come on now, dear. The more anxious you are, the more you ought to relax. Take a deep breath and slow down. Huff, huff, huff. Miss Moissan smiles as she watches Eagle regulate her breathing, her little flushed face regularly returning to its normal color. Sorry, Miss Moissan, I didn't mean to be rushing around. It's just that Miss Sotheby invited me to her dinner party and I have to be on time. Miss Moissan checks her watch. A dinner party? Then you might well be late already. Generally, a formal dinner party starts at 8 o'clock sharp. It's now 8:01. You'd be... Before she can finish her sentence, Eagle has already dashed off down the hallway. Cutlery must be arranged according to specific standards at any formal dinner party. Knives and spoons are placed on the right while forks are placed on the left, I guess, is what it said. Sotheby's room. La la di da. Teaspoon, egg spoon, melon spoon, grapefruit spoon. This room is always lively, hosting parties and dinners for all kinds of friends. The hostess of the room is wearing a fancy green satin hat and her jewelry shows the signature spark of the Corona Borealis brand. Her heels clack as she makes her way around the table to arrange the cutlery. Footsteps echo from the hallway, growing louder as they approach. Reporting, I'm so sorry. It's my first time attending such a fancy dinner party and I'm afraid of making mistakes. I studied every page of the Complete Guide to Education and Social Etiquette, but the rules are still too complicated for me. Wait, no, a good scout shouldn't make excuses for the mistakes. I've broken the etiquette rules, so go ahead and punish me. I'll do 100 push-ups. No, 1,000. Come, sit, come, sit. I can't do the twins' voices, they're too creepy. The twins, Liz and Louise, sit at the table, eagerly waiting for the dinner to start. The hostess of the room spins around and stops in front of Eagle. The little scout's ears turn red with embarrassment. Oh, you're here! How wonderful it is to see you, my dear friend. She gives Eagle a welcoming smile. One must stand behind one's chair and wait for the host or hostess to sit first. When entering and leaving one's seat, one must enter from the left and exit from the right. Oh, so it's the opposite of the island. Eagle stands behind her chair, nervously waiting for the hostess to sit down. Huh? What's that grumbling sound? It can't be a carbuncle licking its fur, so it must be someone's stomach growling. The anticipation seems to reach its peak as everyone's waiting for the dinner to begin. Eagle swallows, wondering what delicious food they'll be feasting on. Sotheby turns around, takes her seat and looks around the room, nodding satisfaction. Alright, let's get started, shall we? A strange-looking little black doll stumbles out of the kitchen, carrying far more food in its arms than it can possibly handle. This is our appetizer, nachos covered in delicious powdered cheese. The doll jumps onto the table, scattering nachos everywhere as it frantically pours the chips into Lisa's and Louise's bowls. Whoa, yummy! Go ahead and dip them in the sticks, not syrup. It's delicious. Having distributed the food, the little black doll slyly grabs a nacho and quietly puts it in its mouth. The little scout's eyes widen. Ahem, and these are... But she quickly falls silent, apparently commenting on the dishes is also against etiquette. Next up, we have our mini mischief mint chocolates and Papa Rock rainbow candy. She's doing all the new food that she never ate before, like it's super fancy. But they're eating Girl Scout cookies. Give them a try. They come in all sorts of different flavors. Some taste like dragonflies and morning dew, and others make you croak like a frog. Hehe. The hostess continues, overwhelmed by her excitement. Oh, and there's more. Does anyone else miss the little bear cookies from the Nabiscuit company? Well, I have them. Aren't they cute? This one looks like a snowman, and this one over here, it looks like a burro lizard, don't you think? No one dares touch the cutlery. Even the twins exchange puzzled glances. Oh, and the highly anticipated main course, popping candy popcorn. A unique creation by Sotheby herself. They puff up like little clouds and burst like magical carbonated bubbles. They make you want to bounce up and down and you see a rainbow. Oh, and paired with these cupcakes, they'll make for a sensational taste experience. Her introduction is over. Sotheby kisses the little black doll she has infused with her arcane skill. Thank you, Typhon. Oh, Typhon is a doll? Okay, now I understand why she is talking about Typhon. Doll deflates like a balloon. Before long it's lying limp on her lap. Sotheby hangs it on the back of her pocket watch. Excuse me, is this what we're going to eat now? Of course, why else would I host a formal dinner party? But Miss Sotheby, haven't you noticed these are all snacks? Yes, they're snacks, the greatest snacks ever. So we're eating snacks for dinner? The officers in the barracks call this energy-draining junk food. Junk food? If by that you mean amazingly delicious, then yes, it is junk food. She blinks, her natural optimism glowing in their large green eyes and forks cookie into her mouth. Meanwhile, the serious little scout holds her knife and fork, staring at the assortment of candy, chocolates, and nachos on her plate, unsure of how to proceed. Huh? What's wrong? Why aren't you eating? Yes, why aren't you? It's so hard to find snacks like this in the suitcase. I don't want to eat snacks. A scout should focus on nutrition, not candy and chocolate. Oh really? But I heard what you talk about in your sleep. Indeed, Eagle's father once left her a bag of Papa Rock rainbow candy and she indulged in every single one. Oh, that's... The guilty little scout speechless. Yes, so I made this for everyone. It wasn't hard. I can mimic the Nabiscuit Company's products to a T. Eagle looks up in shock at the enthusiastic hostess. You mean you made all these snacks yourself? Yes, Lady Sotheby made them all herself. In the midst of the conversation, no one has noticed that popping candy popcorn has been slowly expanding all this time. It's gonna blow! Hot Sing has started to rise from it, but Sotheby is still lost in the excitement of the conversation. Popping candy popcorn is my latest creation. You know, I worked ever so hard on it. It took these 38 failed experiments to finally land on the perfect one. But this number 39 is the perfect formula. It has explosives in it. The dish at the center of the table explodes, filling the room with smoke. What? What's happening? It exploded! It exploded! An explosion from where? The main course, the popping can popcorn, exploded. Impossible! Popping can popcorn is the result of long experimentation. It couldn't possibly just... She quickly pulls the explosive snack from the depths of the smoke and throws it out the window, still in disbelief at what has happened. Boom! Blazing eyes in the wilderness outside. What the hell? Will Miss Verding get mad at us for damaging public property? A sorrow envelops the room, with some worrying about being scolded by their landlord, and others realize their 39th experiment has ended in failure. Why did this happen? The calcium carbonate mixture and bubble essence didn't work together, but I already increased the dosage. As the thick smoke clears, it reveals a large hole that's been blasted in the wall of Sotheby's room. On the other side is Sotheby's neighbor, sitting on the edges of her bed. She's extremely thin and pale and wearing a nightgown. Oh, is it Cal? Yeah, it's the medical drip by her side and bending on her arms and legs. She leans over to look at the scene of the incident. Cristallo. Not Carl Stallo, Cristallo. Sorry to interrupt you, but popcorn is made from corn. True! What did you say? The earlier explosion caused a brief ringing in Sotheby's ears. It's like this. The pale girl tries to raise her voice, but the sound comes from her throat still faint. Popcorn is made from corn. Her gentle nasal voice lingers in the air before dissipating with the smoke. Liz and Louise look at Cristallo, soot all over their faces. Wow. So they'd be stunned by this statement. That's the most interesting thing I've heard for a while. True. Social etiquette. Popping canned popcorn. Once you put it in your mouth, dance, fight, drum, and do anything else you want on your tongue. After all, there were all kinds of little accidents before its final recipe was found, so who knows what might happen. The haul in the suitcase. This failure is a great setback, at least for Sotheby. Madam Z has approved our application for repair and subsidy funds. Also, since we performed well on previous tasks and solved a number of problems, the Foundation has approved some additional compensation. I'm thinking we could use those funds to buy daily snacks. How about that? Yay! Finally some real snacks to eat! Wait, is Louise holding a critter? What the hell? It's crazy. This apple quite enjoys tasting snacks from various times. It said that different snacks can have a variety of effects on our emotions. It seems that everyone's delighted with the timekeeper's idea of providing plenty of snacks, except for one. Miss Sotheby, you look distracted. What are you thinking about? What was I thinking about? Sotheby, could you come with me for a moment? Cristallo's room. Don't blow it up. I don't mind about the damage to the suitcase, one leg long to fix. But I do wish you'd talk to Miss Cristallo. She's still undergoing treatment and really needs a quiet environment to recuperate. Having explosions go off in the room next door isn't really appropriate, is it? Wait. I think it's raining. 1 second, guys. Okay. No, it isn't. I'm sorry. She drops her head, the large feather in her head quivering as she holds back her emotion. I never thought my dinner party would have such a negative impact. This is not very becoming of a lady. Cristallo, who is sitting on the bed nearby, slowly closes her book. Actually, I felt great when I woke up this morning. I think the explosion yesterday may have given me an adrenaline rush. I feel much more energized. Huh, interesting. I certainly didn't expect that. Look, this is my physical examination report from this morning. Everything's almost up to standard. Knock at the door interrupts them. Timekeeper, it's time to go. Madam Z has been waiting for a while. Just a moment, Sonero. The two girls before her leaning against each other looking up innocently. Alright, maybe it's best if I'm not here. I hope you two can become friends. Don't worry, we will. Yippee! Sotheby returns to her cheerful self. She enjoys taking on tasks. Bertie nods, satisfied with their answer. She leaves, closing the door behind her with a soft click. A somewhat restrained silence permeates the room. The two girls exchange looks, kindness and curiosity on their faces. The pale girl blinks the eyes. Snacks, right? No! Her voice carries both gratitude for the choice of topic and excitement at having the ice broken. So, you know that popcorn comes from a town plant called Wild Mexican Corn, right? Sotheby eyes widen with excitement. I think it was around 7,000 years ago that these plants were cultivated by the Native Americans. Each corn kernel is encased in a hard shell, and as it heats up, the core expands. When the temperature reaches a certain point, the internal pressure exceeds the shell's resistance, causing it to pop. When the hot starch and water vapor meet the cold air outside the shell, it cools quickly and forms a cloud-like shape. Wow! So, if it's not too much trouble, could I have the honor of tasting your popping candy popcorn? Sotheby looks at her for a long time. Well, of course. Ladies' Code of Conduct Revised Edition, Chapter 2, Social Etiquette. Never lose composure while in company. One must always maintain a ladylike appearance. Careful, careful, careful. The latest batch of experimental popping candy popcorn is here. This time I've added more cinnamon and toad powder, a little less belladonna. Are the colors pretty? I'm certain that eating this will make you dance with joy. Alright, experiment number 48. If it tastes good, I'll draw a smiley face on this sticky note. Great, how many products have gotten a smiley face yet? We'll have some soon. Amazing. Stalo tosses 2 green popcorn pieces into her mouth. This batch tastes pretty good, but not as good as batch 47. What do you think? 47? Which one was that again? The batch that grew blue for, I think. Oh, those ones. They did look odd, but they certainly taste the best. Let's go back to the recipe as a starting point and adjust from there. I think we still have some left. Oh, they're right here. Sotheby scoops up a spoonful of blue popcorn and puts it into her mouth. Oh goodness, is this a side effect of the sweetness? The churning feeling in her stomach is unbearable. Cristallo watched Sotheby, wishing she could get out of bed to help the poor friend. Sotheby, writhing on the floor from the abdominal pain, looks up to the ceiling. Huh? Hey, what's happening? Why is everything spinning? Oh no, you ate too much, Miss Sotheby. Do you remember what you added to that batch? Belladonna? Yes, lots of belladonna. Oh goodness, am I on the Alto Island? Am I whizzing headfirst to the great legend of Typhon and his mythical kingdom? Crystal looks at her friend and then looks at the blue popcorn on the table. Typhon's kingdom? Wait for me! She pulls herself out of bed, gently picks a few pieces of popcorn and puts them into her mouth. Typhon? Whoa, so dizzy. Do not do drugs if you're hooked to machines and have serious health conditions. What the hell? Don't do it, Cristallo. You're gonna die. She wobbles around in a circle before collapsing to the ground. She's always found it difficult to let go, but at this moment she dares to try. Wait. Oh yes, I see it too. It's Typhon, the little black doll. Haha, it's spinning, Miss Sotheby. It's spinning. How fun. Yes, Miss Cristallo, spinning. So much spinning. Ha 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 ha. From dawn to dusk, the ecosystem in the suitcase changes multiple times. The night light shines into the room, illuminating the table filled with potions and popcorn samples. The floor is piled with experimental instruments, medical supplies, colorful trash, and the two girls lying among them. Among us? To the girls, the ceiling seems like a night sky dotted with stars, and the air smells pleasantly sweet. Their hallucinations make the ordinary intriguing. Honestly, Miss Cristallo, you're the most knowledgeable person I've ever met, and I officially declare you my most admired person, after Typhon, of course. I'm not all that special, I just have a lot of time to read, given how much time I spend in bed. Sincerity flows like water between them. Actually, if you don't mind, I want to tell you something. Of course, I don't mind. Really? Of course, you're my good friend. I wouldn't mind a thing for a good friend. Well, actually, before I started helping you with your experiments, I never tasted a snack before. Really? Yes, the nurses always told me that snacks are bad for my health. You never even tried one? Not even one. Wow. I want to try them. All of them. The new cinnamon candies, cheese sauce, pizza rolls, and those gummy rings you can wear on your fingers. Sorry, am I talking too much? I suppose they're all ordinary to you, right? Wow. She pauses. Actually, I'm the same as you. Although I've seen some of them, I never eaten those snacks either. Miss April, the cook, would follow strict recipes and Mr. Carson recorded everything I ate. They were ever so serious, so I never ate anything they didn't want me to. So you haven't had any of those snacks either? No. Not even once? No. Cristallo rolls over. So when the kids outside say today we're going to buy butternut candy or cinnamon candy, what do? How do you respond? Respond? What are you talking about? No one's ever said to me. Those kids outside never said that to you? Kids outside? Yes, outside the hospital room window, outside the room. The kids outside, no, the kids who left and played outside the window every day when you were younger. So it blinks. You mean those goons from Jupiter's army? Meteor strikes across the sky and the lion seeds gather the string to flight, a secret stirring in the air. Pop up. To be continued. Behavioral etiquette. Shh, Mom, there's obviously a secret here. One of us is bound to find it. Sotheby's diary. April 14th. Tomorrow is my 7th birthday. I love birthdays. On birthdays there are big cakes and lots of people and we can all play together. Mr. Carson promised me that when I turn 7 I can go out to play. Wow, can you imagine it? Going out? Not the door to my room, but the big door to the house. I can't wait, I want to go out now. Anyway, just one more day until I turn 7. I can't wait. Oh, so she 15th of April, okay. Sotheby's diary, April 16th. Can you believe it? I actually slept through it. My birthday, I slept through it. I slept through the whole day. What happened? I don't remember a thing. Mr. Carson won't tell me, so I just have to guess. I remember having a dream. In the dream there were four-legged beasts screaming. Their feet were covered in mud and my hands and bottom were covered in mud too. And I remember laughter. Whose laughter is it? Oh, children my age. But why are they laughing? Are they laughing at me? Why are they laughing at me? Ah, I understand, they're the young Sukaravs, the little ones. I get it, they must be here looking for Typhon. Typhon wants to defeat the evil Jupiter, and the little Sukaravs are Jupiter's henchmen, here to help him fight. Haha, the outside world is indeed dangerous, but so interesting. Oh, but Mr. Carson told that my parents don't let me go out alone anymore. So you don't really have many friends, do you? Mission accomplished. Everything appears to be stable in the suitcase. Everyone is either entertaining themselves or resting. Before she can finish speaking, a huge explosion erupts from Sotheby's room, except for one unit. Thick smoke billows out the room. The twins come running out of it, laughing. Hey Lisa and Louise, do you know what Miss Sotheby is up to? Sorry, today's my turn to patrol the suitcase. Patrol the suitcase? Lisa's never heard of that, and Louise has never heard of that either. Look at them being freaks. It's just a personal mission. The important thing is Miss Sotheby's room safe now? Is there any damage? Miss Sotheby and Miss Strallo are inventing new popcorn. Popcorn? Are they together? Yes, they're together. Good friends should play together. Right. Good friends should play together. There's nothing wrong with that. The little scout frowns. But Miss Cristallo is so fragile. Miss Sotheby is the most mischievous child in the camp. She shakes her head in an attempt to dismiss her worries. I shouldn't think like that. Yes, always look on the bright side. They seem so happy together. Happiness is always a good thing. Happiness is always a good thing. A distant cow cuts through their conversation. Excuse me, pardon me, the 50th experimental product is ready. The sound of stumbling feet come from within the smoke. I guarantee this is the perfect formula. The green whirlwind of a girl breaks through the smoke, appearing before her friends. Miss Sotheby, are you still working on that popcorn thing? Popping candy popcorn? Yes, would you like to try some? I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Oh, feel the love. Yes, feel the love. At least Miss Cristallo described it that way. Eagle takes one from Sotheby. It tastes really good. It has a strong corn flavor. It does taste good, but where are you getting all the corn? There certainly aren't any cornfields in the suitcase. Oh, corn? I don't use any corn. That's the magic of it. It has a strong corn flavor without using corn at all, and it can make people dance, sing, and ring. La 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 la. Lisa and Louise exchange puzzled looks. You mean you're making popcorn without corn? Yes, I add corn essence, cinnamon powder, orange peel, toad powder, belladonna. Wait, belladonna, toad powder? Yes, belladonna makes people happy, and toad powder makes them spit colorful bubbles. Aren't they poisonous? Worry starts to overtake her. Poisonous? What are you talking about? I've tested it 100 times, totally fine, it couldn't be possibly poisonous. Saying that something off, Sotheby tosses a piece of popcorn to her mouth. She gives a light burp, filling the air with sweet scent. Tastes good, but doesn't quite make me want to jump up and down. Eagle looks at the popcorn in her hand and Sotheby, then takes a deep breath. Miss Sotheby. Yes? Ladies Code of Conduct Revised Edition 3, Manners and Etiquette. Aye. Although I like you very much and you've helped us a lot, I still have something I have to tell you. Hope you consider keeping some distance from Miss Cristallo. What you're doing could be harmful to her health. The air suddenly feels thick. What are you talking about? What I mean to say is that your relationship might not be good for Cristallo as a patient. Sotheby has never been confronted with such doubt, but I assure you the refined pros essence could even harm a day-old tatzel worm. Always show calm and kindness toward others. There's no way to be sure. All I know is that the timekeeper warned us that her health is very fragile and shouldn't interfere with her treatment. Sotheby gives Eagle a wide-eyed stare. Miss Eagle, don't you trust me? Eagle scratches her face, shifting her gaze away from Sotheby. Lisa doesn't like this. Louise doesn't like this. Little freaks. The twins pout, tugging at each other's sleeves. The two girls stand face to face, neither willing to give in to each other. Did I hear mention of the timekeeper? Miss Masson. Thank goodness an adult has arrived. Miss Masson walks over and smiles. Forgive me for eavesdropping. Sounds like you're having a disagreement, am I right? Miss Masson questions the girls to ensure she fully understands the situation. After hearing the explanation, she sighs. Perhaps, Sotheby, perhaps they're right. Huh? She looks up at Miss Moisson in confusion. Facing this judgment, she sniffs, trying to pull tears from her eyes to gain adult sympathy. But adults will always try to reason. I know it's difficult for you to accept right now, but maybe Miss Cristallo doesn't like being disturbed? Allowing her more time to rest until her last advice for her right now. How about it, Sotheby? Sotheby fingers slightly twist up in her skirt. She lowers her head and tries to control her breathing. Everyone watches it on in silence. Eagle frowns, still reflecting on their conversation. Finally, Sotheby moves. But you don't understand how amazing she is or what she means to me. She taught me the difference between steak and a cow, even though I always thought they were essentially the same thing. She also taught me what a babe dingoneck is called. It's a frog. Frog? Frog? Frog. She's the most knowledgeable person I've ever met. She's incredible, not a unicorn that has to be protected or some lazy blowfish that lies around all day. Eagle exchanges a look with Liz and Louise, then thinks for a moment and gently speaks. But steak is just meat from a cow, and frogs are always called frogs. That's just common knowledge, isn't it? Common? A hint of confusion flashes across her face. Yeah, they're things we know from birth, right? Oh dear. Miss Massa is her teacher. What? Huh? Know from birth? Yes. There's an awkward pause. Sotheby stands stunned. Alright, well, what do you think about the other? What do you mean to her? Me? She ponders for a moment. I tell her stories about Typhon. Anyone who hears Typhon stories is quickly filled with courage. Typhon? Eagle mutters the name to herself. A wind blows, ushering silence once again. Social interaction must be mindful, moderate, and behave in a decent manner. And what is Typhon exactly? One must have a stable temper and never vent anger on others. Oh, you're later than usual. Were you having trouble mixing the materials this time? Huh? Oh, yes. She seems a bit dazed. Hey, what's wrong? What happened? Sala shakes her IV stand, making a gentle clinking sound. Ah, nothing. Alright, let's begin. Which batch are we on? The 52nd. Okay, let me see. Miss Sotheby? Sotheby spins around the room as if looking for something. Her skirt strips across the table, knocking the glassware off. The glass tips over, the liquid side spilling on the floor, making a terrible mess. Miss Sotheby! Sorry, I sorry. The overhead light starts to flicker. The two of them look up in alarm, but it isn't just the light. Every electrical device in the room starts to flicker. The desk lamp, the radio, the radiation therapy device. No! With the last electrical device dead, the room plunges into darkness. A power cut? Oh goodness, this is my husband has a demon Orital finally arrived. Don't panic, Miss Sotheby, it's not a demon, it's just a power outage. A power outage? You mean a Thunderbird attack? No, nothing that serious, just a circuit malfunction. Are you sure it looks just like one? Oh, Sotheby knows how to deal with Thunderbirds? Sotheby knows. I think it must have spilled the concoction on a plug socket, probably caused a short circuit. It's not a big deal, it'll be fixed soon, don't worry. Circuit? Short circuit? Wow, you really know a lot. It's nothing, just common knowledge. In the darkness, Sotheby blinks. Common knowledge, you say? Yes, that's right. Like something you've known since birth? Something like that, yes. Cristallo gives a soft sigh. I spent my whole life surrounded by electronic medical devices, you know, I'm familiar with how they work. At night when I am alone, I can even hear their breathing. The liquid on the floor quickly solidified, and as the power slowly returns, one light after another comes back on. The brief moment of panic is over. The faint light of burnt smell lingers in the air. See, Miss Sotheby, everything's fine now. It's a secret self-protection mechanism. It's automatically cut off when there's danger. Miss Sotheby? So you probably don't know who Typhon is either. The film in the line above continues to make a noisy electric buzz. Huh? What are you talking about? Haven't you just been adventuring Typhon's mythical kingdom together? How could I forget his heroic deeds? Maybe it is true. Miss Cristallo doesn't know what Typhon is either. Hey, what are you talking about? What's wrong? You've been acting strange ever since you came back. It isn't just Sotheby who feels something wrong. A familiar feeling over Cristallo, bad feeling. At first it's a dull dizziness, then her breathing becomes rapid and her vision starts to darken. She can distinct feel her body weakening as she begins to lose consciousness. Sotheby. Alright, I admit I feel being sad but I don't know why. Sotheby, can you help me? I know exactly who Typhon is, but what if others don't? How to introduce him to them? How do I tell this story? Sotheby. What if Typhon the same as to others as he is to me? What if others see things I can't? No, Sotheby, she's dying! Then how do people become friends? Sotheby, Cristallo! Don't let her die! Why does this have a recommended level? Let's take a moment on this beautiful morning to honor the shine reserved. Communication etiquette. Private ward. Alright, looks like her condition has stabilized. This episode might have been triggered by a scare, but the bigger issue seems that the radiotherapy machine suddenly lost power. In case she needs to rest for now, to ensure that the radiotherapy device doesn't malfunction again. That's good to hear, since we arrived just in the nick of time. This really scared Lisa. This really scared Louise. None of us had ever seen her have an episode like that before. We're really at a loss. Fortunately, this app cannot produce apple juice, so what do we do to help her regain her health? Just have to wait for now. Perhaps Miss Sotheby will have some good ideas. Please excuse this apple's excess of concern. Miss Sotheby? Sotheby is leaning on the bed, her face close to Cristallo that her breath is making her hair flutter on her forehead. Are you sure she'll wake up if you just wait? Her voice sounds cautious. That's how it worked the last few times. But she sounds like a trapped two-horned beast. You're right, she looks uneasy. Maybe conventional medicine isn't ideal for her. I think she needs something specific to her condition. But we don't even know what her illness is. The congenital condition, there is no other case like it in the world. Not exactly cancer, but something similar to that type of illness. Of course, this is just Apple's assessment. It's the Cutchy Bun Bun disease. What? The side of words fall like a coin to the ground. The Cutchy Bun Bun disease, it's obvious. She needs an injection of pain-relieving dew twice a day and should take 3 toad egg calcium tablets. The red one will have to be cut in half and eaten in 2 doses. Hair loss, peeling skin from fingers, are clearly a sign of Cutchy Bun Bun disease. After brief, awkward silence, they decide to ignore this unheard of term. Right, we really don't know what her illness is. Maybe we just don't know her that well. Lisa doesn't understand. Louise doesn't understand. A hint of confusion flickers in Sotheby's eyes. Huh? Cautious yet crucial inquiry. No, that's not what I mean. I mean, we don't play with her often. I mean, you see, we do like each other, but we're afraid of breaking the glass. Afraid of breaking the glass. Right, we're afraid of bumping into her and knocking her over like now. Danger, danger. The scout manual say we mustn't harm our teammates, whether intentionally or unintentionally. We must protect our teammates as much as possible, including from accidents. Indeed, we tend to arrange fewer field missions for her. We've also installed a number of safety features in her room to stop her from falling having sudden episodes. Yes, we've been doing our best to ensure her health was safe. After all, her body's quite not like that of an ordinary person. It's not a difficult concept to understand. Fragile things must be well protected. People have always set such rules. No matter how simple the logic, for a child who's persistent to the point of stubbornness, it isn't so easy to grasp. It warrants a long and thoughtful contemplation in her own way. Oh, I see. That's why she always wants to go outside and eat snacks with everyone. She wants to eat those delicious butter candies, cinnamon sweets, and the cheese sauce that makes you joyfully ticklish. After seeing that line of her needing less missions, put her on every team I have. No, don't do that. That's evil. Also, welcome to the stream, Lusaka. Don't do that. She's just a little girl. Sotheby looks at Cristallo lying on the bed. So, you don't really have many friends, do ya? So, you don't really have many friends, do ya? Ladies Code of Conduct Revised Edition, Chapter 4, Conversational Etiquette. One must always be judicious in speech, avoid harsh or extreme words, and conceal any overly strong emotions. Friends, you will have good friends. Miss Cristallo, you will wake up and you will eat the most delicious snack in the world, and you will have the most friends of anyone there ever was. Sotheby takes a deep breath. Miss Vertin. Sotheby wishes to apply for an expedition inside a suitcase. The purpose of it is to gather ingredients for the cure of the Kutchi Bun Bun disease. I know the recipe for it. I need the tongue of a wild Dale cow, a hoof from an extremely dangerous four-legged beast, one not at all spiced Jamaican pepper, and a never dying mortal flower. How do you know Jamaica exists if you don't even know basic stuff? They are all easy to find, but sadly I don't have any of them here, so Sotheby hopes Miss Verdin can approve her application. May I please be allowed to venture outside the suitcase to find these materials, then I can cure Miss Cristallo. Outside the suitcase? Miss Moisson takes a deep breath. In the past, raw materials were always procured by the manor servants. They might not even exist. Sotheby blinks. Don't worry, Miss Moisson, I'll find them. Sotheby glances at Typhon, who's tied around her waist. Typhon smiles back at her. So be it. Oh, I have to click. I agree. Timekeeper? Sincere reminder, Timekeeper. Even though now I have the Equilibrium Umbrella to deal with the storm, there are plenty of dangers out there. Okay, so this is way further in the future than I expect, because I think this umbrella is something they were talking about in the patch 2.2 live stream. So I think it's something that I haven't found in the story, so I think it's really recent. True, but perhaps it's not as oblivious to the outside world as we think. Only one response just continues the story, makes you click. Yeah, sometimes it does that. When it doesn't have a choice, you still have to click. After all, she diagnosed Cristallo's illness, didn't she? Something none of us could do. Nonsense. So sorry, the Zap was trying to convince himself, but unfortunately failed. The Kutchi Bun Bun disease? Yes, the Kutchi Bun Bun disease. But that's not even a recorded illness. Maybe not, but verdict is reluctant to say more. She turns to Sotheby. Now, Sotheby, go ahead. You have my permission to leave the suitcase so you can gather materials you need. Really? I can go? Yes. Hooray! Sotheby feels an unprecedented surge of energy, but for your safety there are some things you must remember. I'm afraid we won't be able to assign more people to accompany you, so remember to keep your tracking device with you at all times. You have a 6-hour time limit. When your 6 hours are over, whether you got the ingredients or not, you must return to the suitcase, that's all. That time so that we'll pick you up based on the track's location, so don't worry about making your way back. Lastly, always carry the Equilibrium Umbrella. If they're inside of the storm, contact us immediately and return to the suitcase. So to be frantically giving a serious nod from time to time. Even after Vertin finishes, she remains absorbed in instructions, appearing somewhat dazed. A brand new solo adventure. Yes, this time it's just you. I can't click the other options. What's happening to my game? So, are you ready? Sotheby blinks and takes a deep breath. I understand. Sotheby is ready. Where is my fight? Maintain eye contact and sincere smile when getting conversation, as a smile enhances one's influence. I'm going to find some real corn to make real popcorn. Oh, Walker Lion Avenue. Step right up, come get your Easter goods. We got them all and at a fair price. The street is thick with activity. The crowd is bustling between sellers escorting their goods. A hawker laden with leather bags, wine jugs, and colorful plastic hairpins and jewelry is eagerly selling his lackluster wares. Hey you, no, don't just look and leave. Did you know that the world's first edible Easter bunny was made by the Germans in the 16th century? We make bunnies out of chocolate, but the original was all sugar. Oh, and did you know that the bunny is actually the pet of goddess Yostre? Haha! And the goddess's pet is made of chocolate. And that's something? Come on up and get one, kid. Hey, come on, it's chocolate. What kind of kid doesn't love chocolate? Hey, I'm not a kid and don't touch my head. Oh, my apologies, my lady. You're done up so nicely. I should have known that you're no ordinary girl. The hawker sizes up Sotheby. Well, an elegant and beautiful lady as yourself wouldn't want to leave Walkerland Avenue empty-handed. How about an Easter bunny or maybe hot cross buns and Easter eggs with a custom design? Thank you for kind instruction, but I'm looking for something. Do you know where I can find an immortal flower? What? This is some kind of joke? An immortal flower, don't tell me you don't know. It's Artem's little garden with branches bearing thousands of grain-like fruits. Well, I guess we find something of that like in the forest. The hawker's hands begin to move subtly. You're right, and I suppose I should look in the forest. Could you point me in the direction of the nearest one? Or the countryside? The wilds? Do you know how to get there? A pure eerie set of ruby falls into his palm. Oh, the nearest way to the countryside, let me think. Pure necklace slips from her neck. The nearest countryside, that would be Grey Dog Hill. You can take a cab to the train station, that's just one stop away. Of course, if you prefer, you can ride in one of our cars. How does that sound, my lady? My horse will have you there in only 3 hours. 3 hours? No, that won't do at all. The hawkers reach hands for Sotheby's watch. If you want to get there fast, we do have no motorized vehicle, but it'll cost you. That's no problem. Hey, lady! Stony-faced, hunchback little man wearing a flat cap comes over looking rather unhappy. The hawker deftly unfastens Sotheby's watch and slips into his wine bag, then gives a signal to the one called Laby. Laby understands immediately. So, this little lady wants to go to Grey Dog Hill, huh? That's right, that ain't easy to get to. Trying to get there within the hour? Yes. Let me think, it's not that tough, no. Ain't easy to find a rig in the city that can go that fast. I mean, Grey Dog Hill. That's really far off. We have to take a day to prepare for a trip out there. As Laby speaks, the hawk starts picking the ornament from Sotheby's belt. Please, this is ever so important to me. Immortal flowers only go in the grasslands. It's the only place I can get one. I'll pay you lots and lots of money. Laby and the hawk exchange a glance. Alright, come on, lady. Let's take the motor car. Oh, they're in Brazil! Brazil! Alright, we're here. The nearly broken down vehicle shudders for a moment, then with a puff of exhaust stops with a clatter. Wonderful, how can I possibly thank you? Here, take my jewelry, you can have it all. Well, alright then. Laby rubs his hand at space station, his eyes touch her ear, and neck recent ways. As Laby watches her, his expression goes increasingly suspicious. Huh, that's strange, wasn't wearing them when I left? You mean you ain't got no money? No, you see, this is just misunderstanding. Not that I don't have money, I can have money, So I brought you out this way for nothing? Anger is bubbling in Laby's voice. The small man slowly gets to his feet. His shadow grows long and long until he looks like a giant beech tree. Wow, so you're also an arcanist? You think you can push me around because I'm small, pal, huh? You better watch yourself, little lady. Either hand up some proper jewelry or I'll teach you a lesson you won't forget. Goodness, sir, you're being very rude indeed. The giant shadow grows closer and closer. Sotheby can hear her heart beating in her chest. But bodyguard! It's me! It is a real fight. Oh. I have to use her, okay.
Wow, so many things that I haven't seen. What's that? What's this? The ingredients store owner said it was very effective. Please believe me. Mixed up. It should be fine, right? Bodyguards! Where are the bodyguards?
Alright, it triggers the poison, so I should do.
It seems to be mixed up. It should be fine, right?
Yeah, the level doesn't matter since they give you the unit at the right level. I thought I would use my units. Wait, why am I poisoned as well?
What's this?
Mega heal. Wow.
That formula.
Just that he dies first, but let's ignore that fact. Oh, he survived! Mega heal! And now he dies.
Believe me.
Okay, he dies after he attacks.
I've already said that Sotheby doesn't need a bodyguard.
I don't like her costume too. It's kind of weird. I like her costume one though, the big head, the green pearls, the green dress with the pearls. It's very nice. But I don't like her second costume. Wow, I won! I really won! All by myself. Nobody can make Sotheby, the great potion alchemist, surrender. The girl revels in her victory. You ugly stuffed witch. Oh, wait, I smashed the button. I hope your stomach rots and maggots crawl out of your eyes. Wow. Oh, how incredibly rude. He'll never be a gentleman with that kind of behavior. Sotheby brushes the dust off her clothes and peers into the distance. A few old houses stand in the distance. Looks like a farm. That looks like a good place to ask. Maybe they know where I can find an immortal flower. Oh, and they have an orchard. I might find a Dale cow tongue here. What a great idea. The clever Sotheby fears nothing. Huh? Where did Miss Virgin's trackers go? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dressing etiquette. Running and skipping along through a burning familiar return, embrace an immeasurable transcendence. That's not her arcane's power. Someone else can have bugs come out the eyes. Probably BOP. Yeah. Bug eyes. We don't have anyone with bug-related powers, right? Not yet, at least. We have animal-related powers, like, you know, Barbara is just a sheep, but... And there's also... Who's that girl? Jessica is a horse lady. Timekeeper. We lost contact with Sotheby's tracking device 2 hours ago. Where was the last infrared signal received? A small town called Willoughby. I took the liberty of looking into its history. The most notable recent reports about racetrack shooting incident 3 years ago. For possible assailant entered the venue and shot and killed everyone sitting in the VIP section with 7.62mm caliber bullets. Despite the high-profile nature of the crime, the assailant was never caught, and the case remains unsolved. The assailant wasn't caught on the spot? No. And there were no fingerprints or traces left behind? No. Our investigative leads inexplicably went cold. The victims were all wealthy businessmen from other towns. Their families jointly sued the local police department, accusing them of shielding the perpetrator, but the court didn't rule in their favor. It's a poor town with extreme aversion to outsiders. This incident highlighted the tension between townspeople and wealthy outsiders. No one in town even wants to find the perpetrator. Facts believe they do their best to cover for each other, because any of them could be the killer. Timekeeper, I am worried that the situation might spiral out of control. Old house. Hello, is anyone home? I'd like to ask you a question. Several pairs of eyes peek through the cracks in the various windows, doors, and drafty wooden boards. They all stare at the girl. Hey, I know you're home. I know you can hear me. The eyes remain unmoved. I'm ever so sorry to disturb you, but I want to ask if any of you have seen an eternal flower, or a Jamaican pepper, or a Dale cow tongue. I really need to find them to heal my friend. The eyes glance at each other, then there's the sound of movement inside the house. Where are you from? Huh? Where am I from? I'm from a suitcase, I mean. I'm from the great Sotheby's manor. Yes, my name is Sotheby. Sotheby? Mumbles break out inside the house. That rich guy? The potion-making family? Bah, you liar. The murmuring stops. Sotheby swallows nervously. Come in, child. The little scout nervously twiddles her thumbs. Miss Sotheby will be okay, won't she? Ahem. It's not too late for this apple to raise an objection now. Timekeeper, should you send someone out to find her? Timekeeper. It's not time yet. So your friend's sick and you need to gather ingredients to help her. Yes, exactly. The old TV showing a fuzzy Saturday family broadcast crackles in the background, the paint spilling off the fiberboard walls. The sound of a stool bubbling on the stove mixed with the police sirens on the TV create an ominous atmosphere. I see, you must be a very kind child to do that. Coffee? A grease-stained glove offers a cup, the squirt thick substance inside almost unrecognizable. Oh, thank you. You let me in because you know where I can find an immortal flower, right? It's the most difficult ingredient I need for my potion. Once I find it, I can get the others in a jiffy. Wow, this coffee taste is really strange. My apologies, but may I ask what you added to it? A few nutritious items. My children believe we should serve our guests the best. Out of the shadow rose a wheelchair carrying an elderly woman. It's a little sour. Ah, it's what we country folk drink. Of course we wouldn't be used to it. The elderly woman spits on the floor nearby Sotheby's feet. Oh, no, of course not. I live to prove something. Sotheby gulps down the rest of the coffee. The elderly woman gives a satisfied smile. My children will like you. Thank you very much. So now can you tell me about the immortal flower? Immortal flowers, we know about those. My child will tell you. Thank you, but where is your child? I haven't seen anyone. Wait a moment, Hugh. 3 boys of the same age run down the stairs carrying something covered with a black cloth. Stinky head! Stinky head! Stinky head! It's all the same. All the kids are the same. 3 boys shout as they slam what's carrying the black cloth onto the table in front of Sotheby, then jump in front of the nearby sofa and sit cross-legged. Hello? Sound like gnawing mice come from under the black cloth. Sotheby turns to look at it. Hey! Something with a foul stench flies towards Sotheby's head. Smelly sock from one of the boys. The boy is now barefoot, hanging in the air as leisurely watches Sotheby. I'm my guest. You can't just throw a sock in my face. Shut up, stinky head. Sotheby's face turns bright red. I'm not you. The elderly woman stands up from her seat, walks up to the 3 boys and slaps each one hard across the face. Smack, smack, smack. Oh my, there's no need to do that. Please don't hit them on my account. The elderly woman sits back down, speeding in the boy's direction. And may I ask, do any of you know where I might find an immortal flower? The 3 boys remain silent. What? What are you asking? The immortal flower? That's my child, little apple. I am, but they're not answering me. The other one clicks her tongue, lights a pipe, and extinguishes the match with a flick. A cloud of grey smoke obscures her face. Ah, ha ha ha. Choked laughter squeezes through her nose. She hunches over, her hands starting to turn the wheels of her wheelchair as it maneuvers around the seats. She placed her hand on the black cloth covering the container on the table. Now those 3 breaths. This is my child. She pulls off the cloth to reveal a glass container. A human head with unblinking eyes is floating inside. Huh? I understand now. It must be my fault because... Timekeeper, only 1 hour left. I know. We should start preparing a rescue plan. I will begin a search based on the last known location. Timekeeper, what's wrong? I like to wait a little longer. The tension rises, but a clear voice cuts through the serious atmosphere. Timekeeper, I'm sorry. It's all my fault. I said some bad things to Miss Sotheby. She must have wanted to go outside because of me. A scout should never be a scout mate in danger. I violate the rules of Scout Manual, and I'm ready for my punishment. What are you talking about? But the little scout seems unwilling to explain further. Her voice is trembling. I'm worried. Miss Sotheby, she might already be in a serial killer's home. Yeah, she is. The elderly woman leans against the glass container, gaining affection at the head inside. My dear child, we have finally found our own little money bank. What? The elderly woman gets up from her wheelchair, leans over to a kitchen cabinet, and pulls out a rifle. Tell those fools on Sizemore Road we caught a rich little girl. Let's see how much we can squeeze out of her. You can't do this, the police will come and arrest you. The police? The room burst into laughter. We prefer the term dogs for those fools at Sizemore Road. The elderly woman raised her rifle, aiming the dark barrel of the 7.62mm caliber gun directly at Sotheby. Monk Omega. Oh no, I'm weaker. Oh, I can. You can have helpers in this battle, and then it's locked. Stop lying to me. Huh? Look, you can have helpers in this battle. No, I can't. Stay calm, Sotheby, stay calm. Think about what the bodyguards would do. You're facing a real gun right now. The only thing you need to do is be faster than it. True! Lubrico lose! Well done, Sotheby. She lost her gun now. Oh, what's this feeling? Oh, I feel dizzy. Fool, you drank the old hag's coffee. What? The old hag's... Oh, I clicked. My double click. Is it really that powerful? Wasn't the recipe? You...
What's that? What's
Chemical warfare, go!
Owner said it was very effective. Please believe me. Bodyguard! What's that? This is my best formula. It seems to be mixed up. This should be fine, right?
Oh no, he's headbutting me.
What's that? What's this? I tripled the ingredients this time. Ow!
Why are they running? Oh, now we fight the big boss. Battle setup is kind of funny. They will have the start segment of the old lady pointing a gun at children. They're just fighting children. Well, because we just used like lubricated her hands or something, and the gun slipped from her hands,
What's this?
so she can't shoot it anymore. Now she's just an old lady. Who throws souls at you.
What's that? This is my best formula. I tripled the ingredients this time. The ingredients store owner said it was very effective. Please believe me. Ow!
Oh no, I'm gonna die. Just kidding, I can regen my life.
It seems to be mixed up. I
Oh no, she's
tripled
gonna
the ingredients this
ult. I'm gonna die. Huh?
time. I've already said that Sotheby doesn't need a bodyguard.
Oh, you just hold out for 6 rounds. Okay. Yeah, they're just humans. So why she got these souls? Yeah, she's like using her soul lantern and anything. No, she's just a normal human. She got away. Yeah, they just die from turns. It's not killing them, just surviving. But I didn't know that, so I was just like, huh? Her mad screams echo through the valley. Sotheby runs at full speed without so much a glance backward. The crazy old woman quickly reloads her rifle. Bullets slice through the air towards Sotheby's retreating figure. Bang! Bang! The 7.62mm caliber bullets whiz through the withered grass, skimming the hem of Sotheby's dress. It looks like it's about to rain. The scent of soil fills her nostrils as the sticky ground makes her stabs increasingly heavy. Her legs give way and she slips in the mud. She's here! A whistle quickly directs the footsteps of his brothers. By the time Sotheby comes to her senses, the three boys have caught up to her like hyenas. Why are you chasing me? I only wanted to ask you a simple question. One of these boys squares down and grabs Sotheby's beautiful tight hair with one hand. The three boys laugh together. She asks me why? She asks you why. We don't have a reason. Did you hear that? We don't have a reason. It's just for fun. 4 words. It's just for fun? Sotheby can't comprehend such an idea. Sotheby's diary. April 15th. I can hear that laughter again. The laughter of the little Sukaref started again. Asked them why they're laughing like that. I told them how very rude and uncomfortable it is. And they said it's just for fun. Stono Swift! Oh, she's using the 3 boys Miles freeze. She's using Soneto's curse. Sotheby pulls herself to the ground. Her dress is torn. The tattered fabric drags on the ground, covered in dirt. Just for fun. Fuego burn! Oh, she's killing them! The flame starts small but soon grows. Flames rise from the boy's feet, illuminating their terrified faces in its amber glow. There's a rumble of thunder, rain's coming, the flames burn fiercely. This scene, it feels like I've seen it before, just... 10 more minutes. Timekeeper prepares this portable floppy disk for you. They should aid you in your search. Huh. The flames climb grass and up pant legs of the boys. Even the pouring rain can stop its growth. The rain falls and the fire rises. As Sotheby stands watching, the hem of her dress also catches fire. I knew it. Mr. Carson must have lied to me. How could I have slept through it all? So the cries and the nightmares are from those 4-legged beasts and the children outside the window that Stalo mentioned? I played with them. Yes, it was on that birthday. I remember it all now. Dirt, rain, the hooves of the 4-legged beasts trampling me under laughter. Turns out there are many kinds of laughter, not all are friendly. The flames continue to rise. They have reached her waist. This fire is better than any fire. It's better than the fire in the Christmas Eve fireplace, the fire in the snow-covered villa, the fire at the tea dance, and the fire at the Toscanini concert. The real fire, one that will devour everything. It seems having a good memory isn't always a good thing. Sotheby pulls herself out of her memories and looks at the 3 boys in front of her. She sighs in relief, a smile on her face. Flames extinguish. Petrification, release. The boys flee in panic, their screams echo through the valley. It's like they'll ever bully anyone again. The rain is still falling, soaking Sotheby's head and shoulders. Her knees are muddy and the arms are sealed, scratched and bleeding. She looks toward the ashen sky where a bright ray of sunlight is starting to break through the clouds. Oh, I almost forgot my Easter chocolate. She pulls out the chocolate from her pocket, drenched. Haha, happy Easter. She seems to remember something. She blinks and smiles. Huh? Isn't today also my birthday? Oh no. Back to Walkerland Avenue. Timekeeper, I found her tracker. I asked a man selling nearby. He said he saw her girl in a green dress heading for Great Dog Hill. Let's go. Yes, it is time. Why is there sounds of horses? Does Virgin ride horse? Oh, it's Sotheby riding a horse. A disheveled-looking Sotheby bursts through the crowded market on the back of a horse, trampling various crafts in the process. Oh. Oh dear, I'm ever so sorry. I'll be sure to pay you back. She's destroying the whole town! Run away! And you as well? Oh, this one's truly exquisite. I'll compensate you tenfold. What? What are you talking about? My 4-legged beast is very well behaved. I'll make it apologize to you too. Timekeeper, is that? Yes. Soneto blinks. Timekeeper, are you smiling? Oh, Miss Verdi, Miss Soneto, have you been waiting for me? She pulls the reins tightly. Her head is half missing and crooked. Her sleeves are stained with blood and her skirt is charred and tattered. She's in rags, but her smile is joyful. Whoa! The horse comes to a steady stop in front of them, breathing heavily through its large nostrils. Sotheby gently strokes its head. Thank you, little one. Thank you for bringing me back. She looks up and imitating an eagle reports loudly. Miss Verdi, my exploration outside the suitcase is complete. I gathered all the ingredients needed to treat Miss Cristallo's condition. And I've gotten corn seeds too. Huh? In 10 minutes? The lady is called upon the revised edition of Chapter 5, Dressing Etiquette. One must maintain a neat and tidy appearance and avoid dirtying or damaging clothes. In case of an accident, change promptly. One last one, guys. The one where Cristallo is cured and she's free, right? Please give me a lumberjack song so I can find all the partners around the world. No fighting this chapter, just happy times, I hope. Sotheby's dream. Cotton swab dipped in iodine is gently pressed against Sotheby's wound. Ow, ouch. Miss, please bear with me for a moment. It will be over soon. Oh, no, I didn't mean it. It doesn't hurt. Keep going. Moonlight streams through the floor-length windows and into the quiet room. The gentle sound of the piano fills the air. Add music and distract from and alleviate pain, but even the most moving melody loses its charm when it's played repeatedly. Miss, perhaps you should try a different piece. But I like playing this one. In that case, you need to learn a new piece. I assure you enjoy playing something new. Ouch. I do apologize, Miss Sotheby. Does the potion sting? Mr. Carson, I'm sorry. Yes, my lady? If this tiny wound hurts this much, what does it feel like to die? That's a good question, and you asked the right person. Huh? Are you afraid of death? I wasn't afraid before, it was just a nightmare, a darkness or long sleep. And now? Now I'm a little scared. Why? Because it will take my friends away, like they'll fall asleep and never wake up. Alright, switch hands. Sotheby extends her other hand. Mr. Carson gently applies a cotton swab to the wound on it. Ultimately, you're afraid of loneliness. I'm not afraid of loneliness. Sotheby is not afraid of loneliness. It's quite alright, my lady. No one wants to be lonely. But loneliness is not a monster. It's not enough to overwhelm a person. There are many people in this world who have done wrong in their lives. And oftentimes they don't even know why they do it. Ultimately, it's because they're afraid of being lonely. But the fact is, loneliness isn't that scary. Just as all monsters have an Achilles heel, loneliness has its remedy. What is it? I think you may already know the answer, my lady. He puts on the cotton swab and carefully inspects Sotheby's wound. I'm afraid I have to go now. I'll come and see you next time. I'm sure that by then you'll be an even more trustworthy young lady. Did I fall asleep? A light knock raps on the door before it creaks open. Can I come in? Oh, it's you, of course. The little scout slowly shuffles in. Miss Sotheby, how's that potion coming along? Oh, the potion's all finished. They're in the test tubes over there. Sotheby proudly raises her head as she shows her friend her masterpiece. I already gave Miss Crystal a little bit. Once she wakes up, she can drink some more and it will work even better. Eagle stands by the door wanting to come closer but feeling too timid to do so. Sotheby strides over to Eagle, takes her hand and leads her to the experimentation table. She taps the test tubes. Listen, don't they make a pretty sound? Ding ding dang dong, boo bop doop dop. Such bright melodies. Eagle tentatively reaches out a finger and like Sotheby gently taps the test tube. They sway like wind chimes, producing a series of crisp sounds. Heh. Do you like it? I love doing this on a quiet night. And it's so much fun. Yeah, I like it. It's interesting. She smiles shyly, but behind her eyes it's clear to her that she has something to say. Sotheby looks at Eagle, places the test tube aside and sits back on the bed, swinging her legs. Well, Miss Eagle, I still want to play with her. I want to be with my friends forever and ever. She lowers her eyes. No, She plays with her fingers anxiously, not knowing what to say. I'm actually here to apologize. Huh? After you left, I kept thinking about what I said to you before. You see, I shouldn't have said those things to you, not just about hoping you wouldn't play with her, but many other things too. I don't even know why I said it. Maybe it was because I also want to be friends with you, but I don't know how. Sotheby opens a small tin box that she pulled from the cabinet. Try this. When you described the Papa Rock rainbow candy to me before, I thought wouldn't there be nice if there was a candy that after eating it you could see a rainbow? Sotheby puts one in her mouth as well, and the two of them chew together. They chew and chew. Wow, chewing ASMR! And chew some more. They are a bit tough, aren't they? The two look at each other. Sotheby is wincing, her hand on her aching jaw. They giggle. Hey, I see it. There's a rainbow. Eagle points to the ceiling. Stop giving drugs to kids, Sotheby. You're not supposed to do that. There's nothing there. 1, 2, 3, 7. Just like Heimdall said. 7 colors. The two of them tilt their heads back, grinning at the empty ceiling. Look, it's Typhon. He's walking on the Rainbow Bridge. Hey, where is he going? Someone stop him. Who's that? That's Heimdall, the great hero who guards the Rainbow Bridge. He's giving Typhon directions. Where is Typhon going? He's going to battle with Jupiter and his army. Who's Jupiter? Oh, he's a really bad man. His minions are always giving Typhon trouble. They even come to bother me, but I managed to drive them off. Wow, that's amazing! I'm hereby present to you, Lady Sotheby, Captain of Typhon's army and leader in the vicious battle against Jupiter's army with this first-class Medal of Honor. The little scout wobbles as she sits up and pins the badge from her chest and slowly pins to Sotheby's dress. It is my honor, Commander. Sotheby wobbles as she sits up and gives Eagle a less than perfect salute. Eagle adjusts Sotheby's hands to the correct salute position and lies back down. The two laugh together. The night's still long. What have we learned, kids? Ladies Corner Revised Edition, Chapter 6. The results of Crystal's examinations are a coagulation dysfunction caused by temporary asphyxiation led her to her fainting. No plant toxins have been found in her body. So the popcorn wasn't toxic after all. We shouldn't have worried so much. Meticulously measured the herbal ingredients, ensuring they would cause no harm to humans. If there's any effect at all, it's probably just a slight pleasant hallucination. Is Crystallo human? She's an arcanist? There's no denying that she's skilled in managing toxins. The cow tongue isn't part of a fictional creature, but an arcane herb known as Diet Progress. It's used in basic potions for healing and good luck. The hoof of the four-legged beast is just a horse's hoof. Wait, did she kill the horse? And Jamaican pepper is known as allspice. Finally, an immortal flower is actually a naturally grown arcane plant called Thousand Spike Crop. It's used in some unusual rituals. She has her own understanding of things, but that doesn't mean the thing she mentions doesn't exist. Although it won't cure Crystal's condition, the potion will make her much more comfortable and she won't faint anymore. As I speak, a little head peeks from the wall. Psst, Miss Vertin, Miss Sonetto, come over here. The little scout presses her finger to her lips. The little lower voices of the children seem to prepare and storm either a prank or a surprise. What's the matter, Eagle? A large feather head also peeks out from the wall. The two little heads are stacked as one on top of another. They both frown, their eyes bright and the expression serious. Shh, come here and turn the lights off. Walk softly, hurry up. We're gonna scare her, and then she's gonna go back to the hospital. It feels like she had been in the dark for an eternity. As consciousness returns to her body, the pale girl slowly sits up, her hand on her forehead. The emptiness of the room makes her shudder. Before she slept, she was in the middle of chaos, but now that she's woken up, she's alone again. Where am I? Oh, this is my room. I'm in my room. It's so quiet, nothing like my dream. It's a bit cold. Is the window open? Did someone come in? Sotheby, that's right, I remember now. She was talking to me, but I couldn't hear her, and then I can't remember a thing. Ha! Seems like I fainted again. She lowers her head and sighs softly. It's so quiet. At night, when everyone's asleep, I'm awake, and when everyone's awake, I'm asleep. Maybe I scared her. Should I apologize? Sorry, I didn't hear what you said. Sorry for suddenly fainting. It's not like I haven't tried that before. Apologies don't work. Everyone leaves eventually, and I'll be alone once again. You scared her. She won't want to spend time with you anymore. She sits in familiar silence. Alright, now let me see if I can close this window. She struggles to prop herself up as she turns, looking down, her feet dangling off the end of the bed. She notices something. A small black creature has popped its head from out under the bed. Ah, what is that? He climbs onto the bed and projects look on his face. Grabs her hand and nervous attempt to comfort her. Who are you Typhon? It's Typhon, Pog! The little black creature nods excitedly, points to the window and hops over to close it. Thank you, Typhon. Did Sotheby send you? Typhon nods. Where is she? Does she not want to see me? Typhon shakes his head frantically. It points outside the room. Is she out there? Typhon doesn't reply, jumps up, down from the windowsill and hurries back to Crystal's bedside, nearly stabbing his own tail on the way. Taking a deep breath, Typhon begins to grow larger. What are you doing? Hey! He doesn't respond, only growing larger and larger. Suddenly it's so large that his inflated body starts to push Crystal's bed toward the door. Where are you taking me, Typhon? I've never left my room, just give me a moment to prepare. Hey Typhon, don't scare me, everyone's asleep, you shouldn't disturb. Don't. The little black creature continues to manically push Crystallo's bed all the way down the hallway. She has to cling to the side to balance herself. The door bursts open. Wah! There's a flash of white light followed by a sudden brief dizziness. Then, above her head, comes a continuous sound of popping. They're not loud like an explosion, but gentle and fragrant like a flower bursting open. The air is quickly filled with a sweet aroma. Miss Cristallo! Cristallo! The pale girl opens her eyes. It's exploding popcorn. Miss Cristallo, come and try some. Come and try some. This is popping canned popcorn. I made it with real corn this time. Corn? Did you find a cornfield? So we got some corn seeds from the outside in the suitcase. We allocate a piece of land in the wilderness to grow them on. We use a growth potion to hasten the growing process. You should also thank Miss Eagle. She came up with a brilliant idea of adding pepper candy to the popcorn. It's even more delicious now. The little scout blushes as she offers Cristallo a handshake. Cristallo smiles and takes her hand. Their hands shake firmly. Experiment number 53 successful! You can draw a smiley face on the signal now, Miss Cristallo. Popcorn's falling like flower petals. Lisa has grabbed a lot. Louise has grabbed a lot. Stop being little freaks. The blue ones taste like a stream. The pink ones are the best. They like flowers. Wait, no, the green ones are my favorite. This apple prefers the red ones. They conjure up the image of parchment and a crackling fire. Something you want to revisit on a winter night with the thrilling works of Christopher Marlowe. Wait, does apple eat food? Huh? What? Timekeeper, may I? Try this one, you'll love it. This snack's like nothing I've ever tasted. You can definitely tell it wasn't made in any ordinary factory. Really? That's great! Sotheby, a sparkle in her eyes, raises her head and shouts with joy. Sotheby is so happy. The feathers on her head bob happily as she makes her way around the group. Miss Cristallo, you simply must try this. She hands over a piece of golden popcorn. Cristallo takes it and puts it in her mouth. This is popcorn. Yes, this is popcorn. Popping canned popcorn. Yes, popping canned popcorn. It's sweet. Yes. It's sweet. Yes. The Ladies' Code of Conduct Revised Edition Chapter 6. If one is to fail the aforementioned etiquette, it is of no matter, because there is one etiquette that makes all others pale in comparison. One that is learned the moment one is born. The Ladies' Code of Conduct Revised Edition Chapter 6. Caring for others. One must care for others, in joy or sorrow, misunderstanding or anger. Indeed, one must never stop caring for those around oneself. Although love cannot save us from the fate of death, it can allow us to imagine an eternal kingdom, a place without loneliness. Yay! Well, it seems our story has come to an end, but this is just one of many stories in Our Little Lady Making New Friends. It seems that she's becoming a true lady, isn't she? Yes, a very, very good lady indeed. Yippee! And that's her anecdote. Unfortunately, we can't get the side tube from this, but we do get some stuff. Cloud pendulum, some polarization, some money. Next week I can do another anecdote, but I think we're in a good place to stop for today. Tomorrow I want to do maybe a dungeon, mirror dungeon in Age of Aquarius. White Sotheby's an Age of Aquarius is the one for Flora to the Gods 2.0. Okay, so Sotheby was quite recent. Okay. Tomorrow I want to do Mirror Dungeon Limbus Company, and then we do maybe 37's anecdote. Right? It's coming tomorrow. Here, this one, 12 hours. So yeah, but I think right now is a good place to stop, guys. So thank you all for coming. I hope you guys had fun. If you're enjoying the content, please be sure to follow the channel. It helps me a ton. And if you're watching this on YouTube, thanks a lot. And if you want to help me even more, be sure to like and subscribe. Okay, now I said it right. Let me see someone to raid. So don't go away, guys. Let me check. Who's streaming? Vindrash streaming. She just started, I think. Yeah, there's little people streaming the reverse category. So yeah, let's rate Vin, shall we? Thank you all for coming, guys. I hope to see you tomorrow. Wait, one raider only, but it says there's multiple viewers. Okay, bye bye.